Play courtside for the voice of Bomber basketball, Matt Sharp.
Thank you very much, Audrey Young, and good evening, everyone, from Bomber Gymnasium here on the campus of Mount Holm High School Career Academies. It's hard to believe this is the last time we're going to be saying that this season. This year has gone by pretty quickly. But we are happy to bring you tonight's broadcast of Mount Holm Bomber and Lady Bomber basketball. With this being the last time.
Between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Greenbrier Panthers and your Mount Holm Panthers. At this time, we ask that you please rise and grab your blue ball hats and turn the nation's flag working above the student section as we honor America and those who protect it. First, with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please remain standing for a moment of silence. Performing tonight's national anthem, the Mount Holm High School Marching Bomber Band.
Well, Mountain Home won the opening tip to start the game off, and right off the bat, Amelia Rucker puts Mountain Home on the board with a 3.
Yeah, great start to the Lady Bombers. Greenbrier's going to play a 1-2-2 kind of matchup zone. They're going to trap out of it. Great skip pass by Parker to hit Amelia in the corner for the 3.
Here's McKenzie with it. She drills to the left elbow, gives it up top to Newton. Over on the right side to Steele. She's going down into the lane for the layup. Good.
Yeah, Steele was a player that actually looked really good. She's a sophomore when we went down to Greenbrier. She has a lot of potential in her, and that was a great move there to the basket by her.
Mountain Home up 3-2 as we are a minute into this contest. Husky will give it to Mullen. Down to Waymire just outside the paint. Over to Husky on the right wing. Near the top to Mullen. She gives it to Moore down at the free throw line. She drills the low block. Puts up the jumper. No good. Offensive rebound for Rucker. She goes back with it up off the glass and in.
That's one thing the Lady Bombers feel they can exploit the zone by Greenbrier. They don't do a great job boxing out. Here we got a 5-second count. Yep.
All right. So it is a 5-second count for Greenbrier, and that's their first turnover of the night. Mountain Home gets it back, leading by 3 with 6:34 left in the first quarter.
But to finish that thought, Greenbrier doesn't do a great job boxing out on that 1-2-2 zone, and Lady Bombers feel like they get a ton of offensive rebounds out of it.
Mountain Home went for the layup off the inbound pass, wouldn't go. Got the offensive rebound. Rucker couldn't get the three-pointer to go. This time the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to say last touched by Mountain Home.
Was able to get our hands on 2 offensive rebounds right there. You know, the last one we just couldn't corral, went out of bounds on us. But this is where we're going to give Greenbrier trouble on the defensive end. I don't know that they can handle our pressure.
Here's Haley Warden with it. It's met by a double team. She will get into the front court and give it up top to McKenzie. McKenzie's going to drill down into lane, finds Newton on the low block, kicks it out on the left side to Jerry. Her three-pointer will not go, and McKenzie's able to chase down the offensive rebound for Greenbrier. She will dribble to the low block, has the ball knocked away, and Husky comes up with a steal. Greenbrier's second turnover of the night. Husky with it, gets it into the front court to Moore. Moore has it on the right side. It gives up top to Husky. Over to Mullen, back to Husky. Down to Rucker in the left corner. Out to Husky on the wing. Down to Moore at the elbow. She's going to find Waymire on the low block. Losing out the ball, gets it back, kicks out to Husky on the left wing. Her three-pointer, good!
Great inside-out offense right there by the Lady Bombers. Lakin did a good job driving, hit Lauren. Lauren didn't give up, and then was able to kick out for the wide-open 3.
Baseball pass inbounds to Newton. She heads back the other way, goes up for the layup, can't get to go, and Mountain Home comes up with a rebound. Big miss there.
Yeah, it was.
And now Mountain Home commits their first turnover of the night as Jade Steele comes up with the steal and heads back the other way for the layup, good.
Yeah, it's an unforced turnover right there by the Lady Bombers.
Steele with all 4 of Greenbrier's points. 8-4 Mountain Home up with 4:57 left in the first quarter. Greenbrier in a 2-3 zone right now.
Like I said, Steele's a good-looking sophomore. She's got some good offensive game to her, and she really hurt us when we were at Greenbrier.
And Rucker gets another three-pointer on the right wing. She now has 8 on the night, and Peyton Edmondson is going to take the timeout for Greenbrier. We will break with 4:45 left to play in the first quarter. It is Mountain Home up on Greenbrier 11-4. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Dr. Wynn Moore at Baxter Health's Bone and Joint Clinic supports our Bomber basketball players as they train and practice to bring their best effort into every game. And it's not only the technical skills and strategies of the game they're learning, the life skills these young athletes are developing will enrich their lives far into the future. Dr. Moore applauds the teamwork, motivation, persistence, and pure joy of the game evident each time you take to the court, and wishes you the best for a winning season.
There is no one that knows the Twin Lakes area better than a local realtor. Local realtors know all the best neighborhoods. A local realtor can find the best properties that fit into your local search criteria and when it comes to real estate. Baxter Real Estate Company is the name all locals know. As part of the Twin Lakes community, Baxter Real Estate Company has local realtors who not only love this area, but truly know it too. When you need a real estate company,
Moore will get credit with the rebound, then she'll draw the contact.
Yeah, JoJo Jerry came in, and that's what I said. We've got the height, we've got the physical advantage over Greenbrier right now, and we just attack the offensive rebounds, and we've done that a couple times already.
JoJo Jerry picks up her first personal foul, team foul number 1 against Greenbrier. Husky takes an inbound pass, her three-pointer in and out, and the rebound's controlled by Ashlyn Newton.
Well, that went everything but hit the net, didn't it?
Yeah, it sure did. Greenbrier with their second rebound, and now a 10-second count. Already the fourth turnover against Greenbrier tonight comes with 4:15 left in the first quarter. Parker Husky will inbound the ball from Mount Home as the Lady Bombers are up 11-4.
Yeah, I think in that 26-4 run that we had against Greenbrier, they did not get it across half court 7 times in a row.
Wow.
And, it led to some open threes and some layups. That's what allowed us to get the game out of control when we went there.
More dribbles on the left wing. Her jumper will not go, and the rebound is controlled by Jade Steele. She will give it to McKenzie. Ball goes to Abby Banks, who just checked in during a moment ago. Bangs dribbles to the left elbow. Trying to figure out where to go with it.
Should be a 5.
Just about it, but they will get it. She will get out to McKenzie. No 5-second count called. McKenzie with it up top. She's going to dribble down into the lane, going in for the layup. No good, and the rebound's controlled by Rucker.
Yeah, one thing you're seeing the Lady Bombers do right now, we're doing what's called lock left. We are not allowing Greenbrier to get to the right side of the floor. They like to run their offenses starting on the right side, and we're doing a good job not letting them get in it by locking them and keeping them on that left side.
Husky with it. Mountain Home up by 7 with 3:14 left to play in the third quarter. Ball goes over first quarter. Ball goes to Mullen on the left wing. She'll dribble up to the top. Now goes into the paint. Loses the handle of the ball, and Greenbrier comes up with a steal. Second turnover against Mountain Home tonight. Here's Newton into the front court. She will give it to Jade Steele. Back to Newton. She's going to dribble down towards the lane. Now has the ball knocked away and stolen, and Greenbrier commits the turnover themselves. Back it comes Moore. She's going into the lane for the layup. Good.
Nice little up and under move there by Lakin to rip that ball across the defender's face and go right into the layup.
13-4, Mountain Home up with 2:40 left in the first quarter. And another steal by Mullen is able to get in the backcourt and go in for the easy layup. Well, they're just picking up where they left off in that fourth quarter.
I'll tell you, the Lady Bombers I talked to this week, they kind of had this game circled. They didn't feel they played their best against Greenbrier until the fourth quarter. They wanted to prove a point, and they went in that state tournament. They wanted to keep it in their own hands and try to get in the state tournament. And
Jade Steele ends the drought with a three-pointer. She has all 7 of Greenbrier's points in this game. 15-7 our score. Mullen with it, gives it to Husky on the right side. Thought about the 3. Instead, she'll give it to Moore at the right elbow. Over to Rucker on the left side. She's going to try the three-pointer. Good!
Yeah, great offense. Get the ball in the paint. 2 feet in the paint. Kick it out for the wide-open step-in 3.
Amelia Rucker already in double figures with 11. That's a good way to end your career at Bomber Gymnasium.
Great senior night for the senior.
We'll talk more about that in a little bit, but here's Jade Steele with on the right wing. She'll give it up top to McKenzie. Back over to Jade Steele, and she's called for the travel.
Yeah, tried to go too quick there in the Lady Bombers defense. Letting her decide what she wants to do.
Oh, well, so several subs coming in for Mount Home. Everyone's coming out of the game except for Parker Husky, as 3 sophomores and a freshman will come in for Mountain Home. Whitten Coleman, Anna McCarn, Bailey Rittenberg, and Jaylee Yonkers.
Yeah.
Over a minute and a half left to play in this first quarter. Mount Home with the ball up 18-7. Here is Rittenberg, gives it up top to Yonkers. Over on the left side to Husky. Down in the corner to Coleman. Back to Husky. She's going to try the three-pointer on the left wing. No good. McCarn gets the offensive rebound. She goes back up with it. Her basket counts, and she is fouled.
Yeah, man. Anna McCarn had a great game in Greenwood JV. She played phenomenal. It led right into Greenwood game, the varsity game. She played good against their bigs, and then it's picking it right up where it is. Anna should be able to get every offensive rebound tonight against this zone.
That's JoJo Jerry's second personal foul, team foul number 2 against Greenbrier. She's going to come out of the game as Haley Wharton comes back in. 1:22 left to play in the first quarter as McCarn's free throw will not go, and the rebound is controlled by Greenbrier. 20-7 and Mountain Home up. Here's Newton back the other way. She's going down to a low block, but she'll draw a little contact. Parker Husky picks up her first personal foul, team foul number 1 against Mountain Home here in the first half.
Not a bad foul right there. Kind of was unabated to the goal right there. Parker just cut her off, took the foul, let us get our defense set. Little update here. Siloam Springs is up 7-1 on Van Buren. We're about 2 minutes into that game.
There you go. We'll be keeping you updated on that throughout the night. In the meantime, Wharton inbounds the ball to Newton, and an offensive foul away from the ball, I believe.
Looks like number 2 pushed off, trying to get open there. Steele tried to push off there.
So Jade Steele picks up her first personal foul, team foul number 3 against the Lady Panthers. Desiree Steele, sophomore, came in just a moment ago for Greenbrier as well. Here is Yonkers within the front court. She'll give it to Husky. Dangerous throw. Husky actually has to save it in, and luckily she does to Rindberg. Now McCarn has it on the low block. She has the ball knocked away. Yonkers is there to pick it up and avoid the turnover.
One of those moments, settle down right here. Kind of ball got away from us, but we're able to look at this move.
Here McCarn just getting by her defender for the layup. She now has 4.
Yeah.
22-7, Mount Home up with 47 seconds left in the first quarter, and Yonkers inbound steals the inbound pass, can't get the layup to go. Rindberg can't get the fall to go. Husky has the rebound, and now it's going to be a jump ball or a foul.
They're going to call a foul.
They are going to call a foul. You're right.
Personal foul, Greenbrier's number 2, Jade Steele. That's her second team.
Jade Steele picks up her second personal foul, team foul number 4 against the Lady Panthers. She'll check out of the game as Annabeth McKenzie comes back in. 38.6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Inbound pass knocked away by Bangs. Oh, they're going to say off at Mountain Home. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, Parker's looking because Parker let it go knowing the ball got tipped. I guess the official didn't see it.
Or are they saying someone else tipped it? No, no, it's going to be Mountain Home inbounding it. Okay. All right. Now the officials are talking. No, they're going to point. They're going to point toward Mountain Home. Toward Greenbrier. They're to say it's Greenbrier's ball. Now Mountain Home's going to take the timeout.
Yeah, Parker had to see it get tipped because it was coming right to her, and she just pulled her hands back.
Will be a turnover against Mountain Home. We will break with 37.8 seconds left in the first quarter. Mountain Home leading Greenbrier 22-7. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's Navy Junior ROTC advisor, Chief Williams, speaks about Navy Junior ROTC.
Navy Junior ROTC is a citizenship development program where we help teach high schoolers personal responsibility, self-discipline, how to be a good custodian to the community that they're part of, how to give back to the community. And we do it based on military training, but it's not a recruitment tool for the military.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
ASC warranty.
Turnover on that inbounds pass, so Greenbrier gets it coming out of the timeout. Mount Home up 22-7, but Newton has her pocket picked as Coleman gets a steal, and now she'll be fouled in the backcourt.
Yeah, this group that's on the floor right now, they are small and quick, and they like to disrupt with their hands on the defensive side of things. And we'll see if Greenbrier can get a shot off against this group.
Desiree Steele picks up her first personal foul, team foul number 5 against the Lady Panthers. Yonkers throws it to Coleman at the left elbow. She's going into the lane for a layup. She'll be fouled on the way up and head to the free throw line with 19.3 left in the quarter.
That's one thing Witten's going to give you. She's going to be super aggressive taking the ball to the hole.
Haley Ward picks up her first personal foul, and that's already the last foul Greenbrier has given this half. So Witten Coleman will be at the free throw line for the first time tonight. First shot is up and in. Amelia Rucker, Lauren Waymeyer, Cameron Mullen, and Lakin Moore all checking back in for Mountain Home. Mullen's actually going.
Cameron's waiting to come in for Witten
yes.
for the shooter here. They're going to leave. Looks like they're going to leave Anna McCarn out there.
Yes. And Coleman will get both free throws, so she'll come out of the game, and Cameron Mullen will replace her. 24-7 actually. Mountain Home up with 19.3 left in the quarter. Inbound pass goes to McKenzie. She's met by a double team there in the backcourt. And now is it going to be a jump ball or a foul?
Coach got a timeout right
here. Oh,
here.
okay. So Peyton Edmondson is able to get the timeout on the Greenbrier sideline. We'll break with 11.6 seconds left to play in the quarter. It is Mountain Home leading Greenbrier 24-7. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Hi, this is Big Box Brad, inviting you to come see us at Brad's Big Box Emporium.
Brad, we've gone over this before. You're not a big box store.
I mean, we have so many big TVs and big grills here, and they all come in big boxes.
Still not a big box store.
Folks, come see our Traeger grills, Vision grills, and the huge Samsung TVs, and our other big boxes.
Just give them the website, Brad.
BigBoxBrad.com.
No.
Okay. Brad'sTV.com, next to Walmart, Mountain Home.
Greenbrier taking their last 30-second timeout already. We're not done with the first quarter just yet. Inbound pass goes to McKenzie, and she'll be fouled from behind. That's a foul you really don't want to pick up.
It's only our second team foul. And, I saw Greenbrier's coach during that timeout there. He was really talking to the officials. He's kind of looking up saying, hey, it's 6-2 on foul count right here. How's that happening? And, maybe that was a little makeup call that they gave.
Inbound pass goes to McKenzie as she beats her defenders, going all the way for the layup. Can't get it to go. Destry Steele gets the offense rebound. She'll be fouled on the way up and head to the free throw line with 6.6 seconds left to play in the first quarter. By the way, that foul earlier was on Lauren Waymeyer. That was her second personal foul. And now Jayla Yonkers picks up her first personal foul. Team foul number 3 against Mountain Home. Destry Steele hits her first free throw. And several, boy, they're just subbing in and out right now.
Everybody. Yeah, 4 in.
It's almost like the end of the game.
That's
what
right.
it kind of feels like.
Yeah, he left Cam in the game right there.
So Destry Steele, it does hit the first free throw, and she gets both. Her first 2 points of the night. 6.6 seconds left. Mount Home has time to get one last shot off before the end of the period. Husky into the front court, dribbles on the right side. She will give it to Rucker. She tries for the 3 to beat the buzzer. Good!
What a great end. That's 27 points in the first quarter here for the Lady Bombers, only giving up 9.
And 14 of those coming from Amelia Rucker.
Yeah, she's hot tonight on senior night. What a great quarter for the Lady Bombers.
Our first 8 minutes are in the books. Our score at the end of 1. Mountain Home leading Greenbrier 27-9. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on
It's time for families to enjoy the school sports scene once again. Everyone from Knox Orthopedics at number 3 Medical Plaza wishes our many area athletes not only a winning season, but an injury-free season as well. If the unexpected should occur, however, Knox Orthopedics' 4 highly qualified orthopedists, Drs. Knox, Rawls, McConnell, and Franklin, can evaluate, diagnose, and successfully treat your injuries to get you back doing what you love sooner rather than later. Yes, they can fix that. Check them out at knoxorthopedics.com.
Are you building a new house, not sure where the property lines are? Strider Consulting can help. They're a civil engineering and land surveying firm located at 1029 Highway 201 north of Mountain Home. With over 23 years in the business, Strider Consulting has the experience and expertise to bring your project to life. Visit strider.consulting to see their full list of services and request your quote today. Strider Consulting is a proud supporter.
Game 24-4, Siloam is up.
All right. Here's Newton with it. It gives it over on the right side to Warden over up near the top to Bangs. Her three-pointer will not go, and Moore gets the rebound for Mountain Home. Back come the Lady Bombers as they lead by 18. Moore will give it to Mullen. Over to Husky on the right wing. She's going to dribble into the paint, put up the jumper. Off the glass, no good. And Bangs gets the rebound for the Lady Panthers. Right now, Mountain Home out rebounding Greenbrier 8-5. We are 35 seconds into the second quarter. Mountain Home up 27-9. Here is Newton with it on the left side. She'll give it there to Wharton. Up top to Destry Steele. Destry Steele dribbles to the right side, gives there to McKenzie. She's going to dribble up to the top. Over to Newton on the left. She's going to dribble into the lane, going in for the layup. Off the glass and in.
Backside help there for the Lady Bombers wasn't there in time, leading to the offensive, just straight offensive layup there.
That's Newton's first 2 points of the night. Mountain Home up 27-11. Ball goes down on the low block to Moore. She goes in for the layup, can't get to go, but draws contact, and she'll head to the free throw line with 6:52 left in the half.
Great quick passing there by the Lady Bombers. Skip pass over to Lauren in the corner. Lakin did a great job coming from the elbow straight down to the block. Nice crisp pass, hit Lakin in stride, able to draw the foul.
That's Haley Warden's second personal foul, team foul number 7 against the Lady Panthers. Moore's first free throw is up and in. That was her first free throw attempt of the night, and she does get both. She now has 4. 29-11, Mountain Home up, almost a little over a minute into this second quarter. Here is McKenzie with it. She's met by a double team. Gives it to Bangs. They're not going to beat the 10-second count at all.
Right here.
There it is. There's a count. Ninth turnover against Greenbrier comes with 6:41 left in the half. Now Mountain Home is playing with a purpose tonight.
Yeah, they are. And a team like this is scary. You know, this team is dangerous. They got shooters, they can defend, and it's starting to come together right at the right time here for the Lady Bombers.
Haley Warden checks out of the game, being replaced by Olivia Hart. Mountain Home putting up the 3 on the right side, no good. Offensive rebound for Wade Myers. She'll be fouled on the way up, and or they call it on the floor.
They got a block. I think they just got a block out of bounds right there.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You're right. So Mountain Home will inbound it off the out of bounds call. 6:35 left in the half, and Lakin Moore takes the inbound pass, and she'll be fouled. And it'll be a 1-and-1 coming up. And so Moore was fouled. She'll be going to the line for the 1-and-1. That was Destry Steele's second personal foul, team foul number 8 against the Lady Panthers. Lakin Moore's first free throw will not go. She misses the front end of the 1-and-1. The rebound's controlled by Greenbrier, but they have the ball knocked away. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mountain Home, and it will be Greenbrier's ball with 6:26 left in the half.
Yeah, good hustle. Got a hand on the ball. Good hustle by Cam, trying to save that ball in, but unable to do it.
So Greenbrier with inbounding it. Ball goes to McKenzie. She will get it into the front court. Throws over to Newton on the right side. Now McKenzie has it there on the wing. Now Tolman a man-to-man. Ball goes to Newton. She drills near the top. Goes over to the left side. Gives it there to Bangs on the wing. Bangs will dribble near the top. Gives it to Jade Steele, who checked in just a little bit ago. Jade Steele going down into the lane. Now kicks out to Bangs on the right corner. Her three-pointer to beat the shot clock will not go. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Greenbrier, and it will be Mount Home's ball with 5:54 left to play in the first half.
Yeah, great defensive set there by the Lady Bombers. Greenbrier had to use a lot of shot, and then we were able to secure the rebound.
Lady Bombers with the ball up 29-11. Here is Mullen with it. Finds Waymire at the free throw line. Out to Husky on the right wing. Down to Rucker in the corner. Back to Husky. Up top to Moore. Moore's going to drill into the lane. Going in for the running jumper. No good. Offensive rebound for Waymire. And then she has the ball knocked away. Goes out of bounds. It will be Mount Home's ball with 5:32 left in the half.
And once again, you can see Lauren attacking that offensive rebounds. That's where we feel we have an advantage against this zone. Obviously, if you can shoot them out of it, but if you can't, go get the offensive rebounds off of those shots.
Ball goes to Rucker on the right side. Her three-pointer up and in. She now has 17.
She just gave that little smirk like, oh, it's one of those nights. It's a night like that. You just keep feeding her and let her put the ball up.
32-11, Lady Bombers up. 5:15 left to play in the first half. Here is Jade Steele with it on the right side. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Ball goes to Newton there on the wing. She'll dribble up to the top, gives it there to Bangs. Bangs dribbles to the left elbow. Throws over to McKenzie on the wing. McKenzie's going to dribble down to the low block. Goes down into the lane. Gives it to Jerry on the other low block. Her jumper will not go, and Mount Home gets the rebound.
Yeah, good job there. Parker couldn't get both hands on the ball. Was able just to tip it straight to Lauren. It's not credited. The rebound's not going to be credited to Parker, but she is got the assist off of it.
And now Cameron Mullen's going to be called for the turnover. That will be Mount Home's fourth turnover of the night with a travel call.
Yep.
4:40 left to play in the half. Mount Home leading by 21. Inbound pass goes to Bangs. She has her pocket picked in the backcourt. Moore goes back the other way for the easy layup. Lakin Moore with 6 on the night. Mount Home up 34-11. 4:25 left to play in the half. Inbound pass goes to Jade Steele. She gets into the front court, goes on to the right side. She now goes down to the low block. She's going in for the reverse layup. Good.
Great little move right there. She got away with the carry out here on the wing, but a nice little finish on the reverse.
Jade Steele with 9 on the night. Mountain Home up 34-13, 4:05 left in the half. Husky within the front court. She will give it to Mullen. Back to Husky. Back to Mullen on the right side. She's going to dribble down towards the low block. Has her jumper blocked, and Greenbrier comes up with the ball. And now Cameron Mullen will commit a frustration foul in the backcourt.
Personal foul, Lady Bombers.
That is Mullen's first personal foul, team foul number 4 against the Lady Bombers here in the first half. She'll check out of the game, and as Whitten Coleman comes back in. Also, Sarah Williams checks in for the first time tonight for Mountain Home, replacing Lakin Moore. And for Greenbrier, Destry Steele comes back in as Abby Banks takes a seat. It will be Jerry inbounding the ball on the far sideline. She gets into Destry Steele. Destry Steele into the front court. Gives it on the right side to Newton. Newton will try to throw it to Jerry. Paul goes over her head and out of bounds on the far sideline. And that'll be Greenbrier's 11th turnover of the night.
Yeah, it's great pressure out there by the Lady Bombers leading to the turnover. Once again, another update with 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Siloam has extended their lead. They're now up 29-5.
Anna McCarn checking in for Mount Home, replacing Lauren Waymire. A little over 3.5 minutes left to play in the half. Mount Home with the ball up by 21. Coleman with it on the right side, gives it to McCarn in the right corner. Cross court to Husky on the left wing. Her three-pointer, good!
And I tell you, when you can skip the ball over the top of a zone, it makes life super easy for you, especially when you're the shooter on the offside getting to step into the three.
6 on the night for Parker Husky. Mount Home up 37-13. Husky almost got the steal, but but knocks the ball out of bounds on the near sideline. Greenbrier will inbound it with 3:11 left in the half. Here is Jerry with it on the right sideline, on the near sideline. She will get it into McKenzie. Over to Newton on the right wing. Up top to Jade Steele. Her three-pointer up. Bounces around and falls in.
Wow, Jade Steele she's got the game. She's got 12 of the 16 right here for Greenbrier.
She does. 37-16, Lady Bombers up. 2:55 left in the half. Here is Husky with it. Gives it to McCarn in the right corner. Over to Coleman on the left wing. She's going to try the three of her own. Will not go. And McKenzie chases down the rebound for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, once again, that skip pass was there, leading to three. Heads up.
And the ball goes over the head of Jade Steele and almost hits us.
Yeah, I thought I was going to get in the game right there. I was ready to step into that shot.
So that will be Greenbrier's 12th turnover of the night. Now bringing in more subs. Bailey Rittenberg and Jayla Yonkers come back in. Ball goes to Rittenberg. Down to McCarn on the low block. Her jumper will not go. Rebound is knocked around and chased down by Coleman. Mount Holm will keep it. Ball goes to Rittenberg near the top to Yonkers. She's going to try for the three-pointer. No good. And the rebound was knocked around. Ball is being fought for. It's going to be a jump ball. It will be Mount Holm's ball on the possession arrow.
Yeah, once again, Mountain Home got their hands on two offensive rebounds right there. Good job by Anna and Whitten Coleman grabbing those boards and keeping possession for the Lady Bombers.
2:19 left to play in the half. Mount Holm with the ball leading 37-16. Yonkers inbounds it to McCarn there on the low block. Her layup good.
Nice little design play off of one of our inbound plays. Anna just went over and sealed on the offside block. We just threw it right there into her and was able to get an easy layup.
McCarn with 6 on the night. Mount Holm up 39-16 with a little over 2 minutes left in the half. Here is Jade Steele into the front court. Has the ball knocked away, but Destry Steele's there to pick it up. Put up the three-pointer, good.
Oh, wow, this is bad luck. Lady Bombers got their hands on the ball, knocked it out. It just happened to roll to a shooter who was able to throw it up and hit the shot.
Destry Steele with 5 on the night. Ball goes to Rittenberg on the left side. She has the ball knocked away there in the paint, and Greenbrier comes up with the steal. Mount Holm's 5th turnover of the night, but now Greenbrier's going to turn it back over themselves as the ball goes, as they try to lead Jade Steele a little too far. So Mount Holm is clearing the floor right now with bringing all their starters. Yep. By the way, I've been wanting to say, I just haven't had a chance to do it. These 3 seniors, with all they have contributed to this team, throughout their careers.
Yeah,
really.
They've had a rough couple years before this. The Lady Bombers struggled in some years there, and they were able to come out on the senior year with a winning streak right here.
And Parker Husky with another 3. She has 9 on the night. Mount Holm up 42-19. 1:20 left of the half. Now McKenzie is met by a double team, and Greenbrier's going to take another timeout. We will break with 1:17 left in the half. It is Mount Holm leading Greenbrier 42-19. You're listening to Lady Bomber basketball on Classic Hits 101.7. 1 minute, please.
Mountain Home High School's Teacher of the Year, Dora Norcross, speaks about receiving that recognition.
The biggest thing I took away from being Teacher of the Year was just what an honor, because these were my peers who I think are amazing that voted for me. I feel very humbled by that.
She was also joined by the first person to congratulate her for Teacher of the Year, former student Ryder McLean, who shares why the award is so deserved.
The way she works with kids, she's like a mom at the same time.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer Crawford speaks about how you can honor an individual Hall of Honor recipient.
Wings magazine comes out in the fall. It comes out right before homecoming and features our honorees. And within that magazine, there is an envelope sewn in there in the middle. So you can actually take that out and you can send a gift to the foundation in honor of those folks, and we will send them a recognition, let them know. And it feels really good to those honorees.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School students in the East program.
I say we might get a 5-second call right here coming out of the timeout.
Got close. Jade Steele inbounds it to Destry Steele. Right now, Mount Holm up 42-19 with lower minute left in the half. Jade Steele in, Destry Steele into the front court, has the ball knocked away, and Husky comes up with another steal. Now she has the ball knocked away, is able to avoid the turnover as Moore saves it into Rucker. Rucker will give it back to Moore on the left side. She's going to pull up for the 3 on the wing. No good. And off. Waymar. They're going to say Mountain Home ball. Yeah, they are going to say it's off of Greenbrier. That was the 14th turnover against the Lady Panthers there a little bit ago. 50.7 seconds left in the half. Inbound pass goes to Moore on the right corner. Her jumper, no good. Rebound is knocked around. Controlled by Waymar. She can't get the ball to go, and this time the rebound comes to the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, Lauren's had a couple offensive rebounds out there. Is almost able to get that one in, but just got to keep getting hands on balls. That's going to demoralize Greenbrier.
She's been doing that just about all season.
Yeah, she has. She's been great.
Ball goes to Desiree Steele on the left side. She will give it to Olivia Hart. Now to Jade Steele, has it up top. Jade Steele dribbling to the right side. She's going to pull up for the long three-pointer. Misses short, and the ball's going to sail out of bounds. With 14.6 seconds left in the half, the shot clock is off. Mount Tom will have a chance to get one last shot. By the way, in case Lauren Waymire's mom, Dana, is listening tonight, I hope you get to feeling better. Sorry you weren't able to make the senior night, but want to make sure you got your just due.
Yeah, we miss Miss Dana here tonight with senior night being here.
Rucker tries the three on the left wing. It will not go. He sails out of bounds. Now Greenbrier has a chance to get one last shot with 1.3 left in the half.
Yeah, we got 4 fouls. I don't think they're going to get a shot off with 1.3 with our pressure here, keeping everything in front of us. But if it does, if they start to get a breakaway, they're just going to hold it.
Yeah, they're just going to let the clock run out. And both teams will head to the locker room as Mount Tom will have a 23-point lead later when the second half starts. Our score at the break, Mountain home leading Greenbrier 42-19. We'll start the Central Heating and Cooling halftime show in a moment. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7. All right, 2 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, please welcome to the floor your Bomber Pals. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to recognize a special group of bombers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for your 2022 5A Boys Cross Country State Champions. The coaching staff of this team, Coach Will Norris, Coach Clint Petrol, Coach Ronnie Patrick, and Coach Tilda Helgeson. For the seventh consecutive year, they are the 5A West Conference champions. They had 7 runners that were all conference. Those runners are Kai Pickford, Hendrix Hughes, William Hill, Ty Lawrence, Penny Triantos, Ryan Emmett, and Garrett Barr. Ladies and gentlemen, they won the state meet by over 28 points. In second place, Russellville scored 82, Mountain Home scored 54, the lowest score 1. They had 4 runners who made all state. Those runners are Kai Pickford, Hendrix Hughes, William Hill, and Ty Lawrence. Followers, please come to your feet and give a round of applause for your 5A state champion boys cross country team.
Lady Panthers will be moving right to left for these last 2 quarters. Mount Home up 42-19.
A little score update here of interest. Siloam Springs is up 38-19 at half over Van Buren. Once again, if Van Buren loses that game and we win, we clinch the 4 seed in the state tournament bid.
Ball goes down to Jerry on the low block. She drills into the lane, puts up the hook shot, no good, and the rebound's controlled by Waymire. 14th rebound for the Lady Bombers tonight. Here's Husky with it up top. It's like Greenbrier in the 2-3 zone once again. Ball goes over to Mullen on the left side. Over on the right to Rucker. Now near the top to Mullen. Back over down in the right corner to Husky. She'll throw it back out to Mullen. She's going to try for the 3-pointer. Good!
Great shot there by Cam. Once again, good offense. They're able to swing it around the key, drive quick, get our feet in the paint to an outside pass for a step-in 3.
Mount Home up 45-19 with 7:12 left in the third. Ball goes to Jerry on the left wing. Mount Home in a man-to-man. Ball goes now to Warden. She has it there on the left wing. Her 3-pointer no good. Jerry gets offense rebound. She throws it down to Jade Steele. Her layup won't go, but she draws contact, and she'll head to the free throw line with 7 minutes left in the third. Parker Husky picks up her second personal foul. Team foul number 1 against Mount Home here in the second half. So Jade Steele at the free throw line for the first time tonight. She has 12 so far. First free throw will not go.
I found her weakness is free throws.
I'm about to say.
Is this the first time to be at the line, or has she been there already?
No, that was her first attempt.
Yeah, I mean, she's been great offensively every other way she's done it.
Yep. Jade Steele's second shot is up, and she misses both, and the rebound's controlled by Husky. Mount Home is still up by 26. Ball goes to Waymire, over to Husky on the right side. Near the top to Mullen. She's going to drill to the left elbow, has the ball knocked away, and Wharton comes up with the steal. 6 turnover against Mount Home. Here is Jade Steele with it on the right side. Her 3-pointer up and in. Well, we didn't find that weak spot.
No, free throws were just a little too close for her. She nailed that. That was a great shot.
She has 15 on the night, and now Lakin Moore is going to be fouled as she gets into the front court. Tripping foul against Ashlyn Newton. That is her first personal foul. Team foul number 1 against the Lady Panthers here in the second half. 6:31 left to play in the third quarter. Mount Home up 45-22. Inbound pass goes to Mullen. She'll get it across the timeline. Gives it to Moore. She will try to throw it to Waymire. Ball knocked away, but Rucker's there in the left corner. Her 3-pointer good.
Yeah, great little knock away right into Amelia. She picks up right where she left off in the first half.
She now has 20, and Warden had the ball thrown back to her, and her foot was not off the baseline. And so the Mount Home's going to get it back off Greenbrier's 15th turnover of the night. 6:15 left to play in the third quarter. Mount Home will inbound it underneath their basket. Inbound pass goes to Moore, out to Husky on the left side. She drills up to the top, throws it to Mullen. Mullen will give it back to Husky. Over to Rucker on the right side. Cross court to Husky on the left, up top to Mullen. Mullen tried to split a double team, has the ball knocked away, and Jade Steele comes up with the steal. Back she comes going into the lane for the layup, good.
She's going to be tough to handle as a sophomore. She's going to be tough to handle.
Yep. She has 17 on the night. Mount Home up 48-24. Here's Moore back the other way. She's going in for the running jumper. No good. Waymire gets offensive rebound. Kicks it out. Tries to throw it out to Rucker. Ball goes through her hands a little wide of her and out of bounds. That'll be Mount Home's 8th turnover of the night as it goes out of bounds. 5:33 left to play in the third quarter. Mount Home up by 24. Inbound pass goes to McKenzie in the front court. Has the ball knocked away, but Jerry's there to pick it up. She'll throw it over to Wharton on the right side. Up near the top to Newton. Newton's going to drill down into the lane, throws out to Jerry. Jerry's going to drill down into the paint, going in for the layup, good. JoJo Jerry with her first 2 points of the night. Mount Home up 48-26, 5:13 left in the third. Ball goes to Moore. She throws it into the front court to Rucker on the left side. She's going to try another 3-pointer, good!
I mean, when you're hot, right?
She has 23.
Yeah.
Mount Home up 51-26, 5 minutes left in the third. Mount Home will clear the floor at the next available time. They got 5 subs waiting. Here is Wharton within the front court. She'll give it out to McKenzie. Up top to Jade Steele. She's going to drill down into the lane. Finds Newton on the low block for the layup, good. Ashlyn Newton with 4 points on the night, and Greenbrier is going to take the timeout. We'll break with 4:44 left to play in the third quarter. It is Mount Home leading Greenbrier 51-28. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball.
Mountain Home High School students in the East program keep their community connected. Here's member Audrey Yunt with more about Bomber Sports Network.
If you have an interest in live streaming, sports, or just want to try something new, BSN's a really great opportunity for that. It really puts you into the action. For everybody who's not able to attend the games, it's really nice to be able to watch live or after the fact to stay connected to what's happening at the games.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's Navy Junior ROTC advisor, Chief Williams, speaks about Navy Junior ROTC.
Navy Junior ROTC is a citizenship development program where we help teach high schoolers personal responsibility, self-discipline, how to be a good custodian to the community that they're part of, how to give back to the community. And we do it based on military training, but it's not a recruitment tool for the military.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
ASC.
Greenbrier timeout with Mount Home will inbound it, leading 51-28. And now a jump ball is going to be called. It will be Mount Home's ball in the possession arrow. So Mount Home will inbound once again with 4:40 left to play in the third quarter. Inbound pass goes to Coleman. Coleman will get it into the front court, driving down to the lane, gives it to McCarn on a low block. She'll be fouled on the way up and head to the free throw line with 4:35 left to play in the third quarter.
That's one way to beat the press right there. Just get it over the top, drive down the middle of the lane, nice little kick on the offside. See if Anna can finish these free throws right here.
That's Ashlyn Newton's second personal foul, team foul number 2 against Greenbrier here in the second half. McCarn does hit the first free throw. She's now 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 1 more to shoot. Second shot is up. She gets both. She now has 8 on the night. 53-28, Lady Bombers up. By the way, that after that timeout Greenbrier took, they now have just 1 left. Ball goes to Jerry. She drills down into the lane, and a foul's going to be called on Mountain Home.
Yeah, they're going to get Anna McCarn with a little hand check right here.
That's her first personal foul, team foul number 2 against Mountain Home here in the second half. 4:27 left to play in the third quarter. Greenbrier will inbound the ball, trailing by 25. Inbound pass goes to Jade Steele on the left side near the corner. She will give it there on the wing to Wharton. Now Jerry has it near the elbow. Back to Steele on the wing. Jade Steele dribbling near the top. Coleman just right there on her. That's about to be a 5-second count. Now loses the ball for a moment, gets it back, gives it to Wharton. Ball's knocked away on the low block, going out of bounds. Who are they going to say touched it?
I think Mount Home touched it. Going to be Greenbrier's ball.
Okay. So Lady Panthers will keep it with 4:07 left to play in the third quarter. 15 left on the shot clock.
Yeah, Witten's just hounding Jade Steele right now. She just pushed off. She's frustrated, yep.
Offensive foul away from the ball. Jade Steele picks up her third personal foul, team foul number 3 against Greenbrier, and that will be their 16th turnover of the night.
Yeah, Witten just hounded her, and she was wore out, and Witten was up in her face there, and Jade just straight 2-hand shoved her right there in the chest.
She'll come out of the game being replaced by Destry Steele. Here's Rittenberg trying to throw it to Coleman. Ball knocked away. Mount Home's able to get back and avoid the turnover. Ball goes down to McCarn. She has to save it in. Now back to Rittenberg. Now she'll be fouled, and Mount Home dodges a few bullets there.
Yeah, they did. That was kind of loose ball right there. And you're starting to see Greenbrier commit a little just kind of push fouls and frustration fouls right now. Mountain Home is not letting up on their defense, and they are just all up in the business of Greenbrier, and they're not having it.
Ashlyn Newton picks up her third personal foul, team foul number 4 against Greenbrier here in the second half. Inbound pass knocked away by the Lady Panthers. Mount Home will inbound once again with 3:55 left to play in the third. Inbound pass goes to Williams in the right corner. Her three-pointer is up and in.
Great shot there by Sarah. Nice little inbound set. Sarah was able to step into that 3 and nail the shot.
Sarah Williams with her first 3 points of the night. And now Destry Steele loses her footing and is called for the travel as she falls down.
So good to see Sarah get that shot down. She has really been stroking it in the JV games, and to step out on the varsity side and step into a 3 is just exciting for her.
So Mount Home will inbound the ball on their end of the floor with 3:42 left to play in the third quarter as they lead 56-28. Inbound pass goes to Yonkers on the right side. She drills to the free throw line, tries to throw it down to McCarn. Ball knocked away, and Jerry comes up with a steal. That'll be Mount Home's ninth turnover of the night. Here is Newton back the other way. She has her pocket picked, and Mount Home comes up with steal their own. Yonkers back the other way. She's going in for the layup. No good. And the rebound's knocked around and controlled by Greenbrier.
How about that defensive possession? Anna McCarn stretching the floor out, running it as a big, and getting the steal.
Newton going back the other way for the layup. She'll be fouled on the way up and head to the free throw line for 2 with 3:18 left to play in the third quarter. Bailey Ridberg picks up her first personal foul. team foul number 3 against Mountain Home here in the second half. So Ashley Newton at the free throw line for the first time tonight. She has 4 points so far this evening. First shot, no good. Abby Bangs coming back in for the Lady Panthers, replacing Haley Wharton. Newton with one more free throw to shoot. Second shot is up. She misses both, and the rebound is controlled by Yonkers. Greenbrier, for the most part, struggling from the line tonight.
Yeah, they are.
Here is Yonkers within the front court. She will give it out to Rittenberg. Get up top to Yonkers. Down to Williams in the right corner. She's going to try another three. This one bounces around, does not go. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Greenbrier. Mountain Home will keep it with 2:58 left to play in the third.
Kind of watched Anna McCarn and Witten. They just kind of collided and bumped heads down there, and just kind of bodies going everywhere in there.
Inbound pass, goes right into the hands of Destry Steele as she comes up with the steal. She's back the other way, going in for the layup. No good, and the rebound's knocked around and controlled by Rittenberg. Rittenberg quickly back the other way, dribbling down into the lane, going in for the layup. Good! Bailey Rittenberg with her first 2 points of the night. Mountain Home up by 30 with 2:38 left to play in the third. This was the fourth quarter. The Mercer rule will be in effect. Here is McKenzie with it. Throws over on the left side to Jerry. She's going to dribble down to the lane. Kicks out to Newton on the right wing. Her three-pointer's up and in. Ashley Newton with 7 on the night. Mountain Home up 58-31. Here is Rittenberg with it on the right side. Throws it down to McCarn in the paint. Finds Coleman going in for the layup. She'll be fouled on the way up and head to the free throw line with 2:13 left to play in the third.
Great interior passing right there by Anna. She was able to throw that ball up on the offside, and then Witten did a good job cutting from the top of the key straight down and drew the foul.
That is JoJo Jerry's third personal foul, team foul number 5 against Greenbrier. Witten Coleman's first free throw bounces around, kind of hung on the rim before it fell out.
Yeah, it just fell out there. See if she can get this one. It looks like if so, Cam's going to come in for her.
Mountain Home clearing the floor otherwise, bringing all their starters back in. Coleman does miss the second free throw. Waymeyer gets the offensive rebound. She'll head to the free throw line now after getting fouled on the way up. And his catch, they called that on Ashley Newton. That's her fourth personal foul. Team foul number 6 against the Lady Panthers. Lauren Waymeyer's first free throw will not go. Cameron Mullins going to come in for Mountain Home, replacing Witten Coleman. And for Greenbrier, Newton's going to take a seat again. She just picked up her fourth foul, and she'll be replaced by junior Cameron Allison. Waymeyer does get the second free throw, her first point of the night. Mountain Home up 59-31. And the clock has not started. Here is Bangs with it. Gives it out to McKenzie. Over on the right to Steele. Now the clock has started. Destry Steele throws over on the left side to Jerry. Now down to Allison. Up top to Destry Steele. Her three-pointer up and in. Destry Steele with 8 on the night. Mountain Home up 59-34 with 1:54 left to play in the third. Mullen into the front court. She'll give it to Waymeyer. Waymeyer throws it to Mullen. Over to Waymeyer on the left side. Back over to Mullen up top. Back to Waymeyer. Down in the left corner to Moore. Her three-pointer rolls around and falls in. Lincoln Moore with 9 on the night. Mountain Home up 62-34. A minute and a half. Let's play in the third. Here is McKenzie throwing it over the left side to Jerry. Down to Destry Steele. She dribbles near the top. Back over to McKenzie on the left wing. Down to Allison on the low block. Has the ball knocked away. Goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mountain Home. And Greenbrier will inbound with 1:12 left in the third. 16 left on the shot clock. And Mountain Home bringing in Kiera Alkire and Addison Ferris for replacing Lakin Moore and Parker Husky. Inbound pass goes to McKenzie. She has it near the top. Gives it there to Destry Steele. Down to Allison at the right elbow. Over on the left wing to Jerry. Down to Allison on the low block. Loses the handle of the ball. Jerry's there to pick it up. And Allison gets the ball. She just beats the shot clock. Her bucket wouldn't go, and Mountain Home gets the rebound. Mullen into the front court for the Lady Bombers. 49 seconds left to play in the third quarter. She's going to try for the three-pointer. Good!
Wow, great shot. That was an awesome shot right there, stepping into that three.
8 on the night for Cameron Mullen. Mount Home up 65-34 with 37 seconds left in the third. Here is Destry Steele giving it to McKenzie on the left side. Now trying to throw it down to Allison. Ball knocked away, and they're going to get Lauren Waymar for a reach-in. That is her second personal foul. Team foul number 4 against Mountain Home here in the second half. Annabeth McKenzie and JoJo Jerry checking out of the game. Olivia Hart comes back in and Casey Saunders comes in for the first time tonight. Ball goes to Abby Banks.
It's a three.
And she puts up the three-pointer, her first points of the night. Mount Home up 65-37 with 19 seconds left in the third. Shot clock is off, so they still have a chance to get one last shot before the end of the period. Waymar has it up top. Over to Mullen on the left side. Over to Waymar on the right. Back over to Mullen. Down to 5. Mullen will give it up top to Waymar. She's going to try for the three-pointer. Will not go. Rebound is controlled by Saunders, and we've reached the end of the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So we've got 8 minutes left to play in this one. Our score at the end of 3. Mountain Home up on Greenbrier 65-37. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Senior parent that is participating in the senior night festivities.
All right, 1 minute.
Please go to the back gym at this time.
KCTT, Yellville Mountain Home. Matt Sharp and Brad Coleman joining you courtside at Bomber Gymnasium. Audrey Young, our producer, back at the studio. Greenbrier got the ball to start the final quarter as Karen Allison tried the jumper, wouldn't go. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mount Home, and Amelia Rucker is going to come out of the game for the last time here at Bomber Gymnasium.
Yeah, this is something that's awesome for your coach to do for you, to appreciate the seniors. He sends them out in the fourth quarter here, brings subs in one at a time. That way they get to get called off the floor, receive the standing ovation here at the hangar from the fans for all the hard work that they've had over their 3-year career.
Destry Steele's layup wouldn't go. Lauren Waymar got the rebound. Here is Husky with it. Over to Mullen on the right side. Back up to the top to Husky. Back over to Mullen on the right. She drills to the low block. Tries to throw it out. It was knocked away and stolen by Hart, and back comes Greenbrier. That will be Mount Home's 11th turnover of the night. Bangs with it. She will throw it to Destry Steele. Her three-pointer misses everything, and the rebound's controlled by Moore. She finds Husky back the other way for the easy layup. Good, and the mercy rule is now in effect. The only way the clock will stop is if someone calls a timeout. Parker Husky with 11 on the night. Mount Home up 67-37. Now Lakin Moore is going to commit the foul. A reach in, that is her first personal foul, team foul number 5.
Yeah, that's a call that came from the bench right there, just so we can sub another senior out of here.
And that's exactly what's going to happen. Cameron Mull's going to come off the floor of Bomber Gymnasium for the last time, and she'll be replaced by Sarah Williams. I tell you what, her defense her time here at Mountain Home has been stingy.
Yeah, it has. She's been great, and she has great games for us. And I just think back at the Harrison game of how well she played and how good she did. And it's just awesome at Cam's career here, handling the ball for the Lady Bombers and playing defense.
And speaking of stingy defense, Mount Home forces another turnover. Ball goes to Waymar on the right side. She's going to try for the three-pointer, in and out, and the rebound's controlled by Destry Steele.
I think Coach Leonard was sitting here waiting to call timeout if that ball went
Oh,
down.
yeah, no question.
And let Lauren walk off the home floor after hitting a three.
And now Parker Husky's going to commit the foul as the clock continues to run. That's Husky's third personal foul, team foul number 6 against Mountain Home. And Lauren Waymeyer is going to come out of the game for the last time as she will be replaced by Ashlyn Estes. Lauren Waymeyer, her efforts on the boards all season long.
She's been just aggressive this year, especially. She's been super aggressive, going after rebounds, and she's been such an integral part for this team on the offensive end.
Olivia Hart's three-pointer hits the backboard, and that is it. And Matt Williams comes up with the rebound. Ball goes down to Ridberg in the right corner. Ball out to Moore. She's going to try for the three-pointer. Good!
Yeah, I can tell you, Matt, too, we got a score update. Siloam Springs is up 61-34 on Van Buren with 3.5 to go.
Oh, my.
That game's probably over with. The Lady Bombers with this win are going to clinch the 4th seed and get into the state tournament where they belong.
Destry Steele tries a long three, no good. Mount Home gets a rebound. Moore back the other way, going in for the layup, good. And Mountain Home, they're going to stop play to let the teams bring in some more subs. Essen Ferris and Kiara Alkire are going to check back out of the game. Lake Moore with 14 on the night as she checks out of the game. Ball goes over to Hart on the left side. Down to Allison in the paint. Ball now over on the right side to Casey Saunders. Down to Allison on the low block. She puts up the layup off the glass. No good. Gets her own rebound. Goes back up with it off the glass and in. Cameron Allison with her first 2 points of the night. Here's Sarah Williams within the right corner. Gives up top to Estes. I'm sorry, no, that was an Estes.
Yeah, it is Estes.
Oh,
up
that
top,
is
yeah.
Estes. Okay,
yeah.
You're right.
Ashlyn's able to get in. I'll tell you, Ashlyn had a great story. She had surgery and had a scoliosis, had a rod in her back, and had some difficulties with it, and was able to come back, and now she's back in playing at the end of this year. It's a great story from Ashlyn.
Now Kiera Alkire gets the three-pointer. Mount Home increases their lead 75-39, and then they come up with another steal. Greenbrier's 20th turnover of the night. Here is Bailey Rittenberg giving it up top to Estes. Over on the left side to Alkire. Over on the right to Rittenberg. Down the right corner to Williams. Cross-court pass to Estes. Back to Alkire. Back to Estes. She dribbles towards the low block. Kicks it back out to Alkire. Up top to Rittenberg. Down to Williams. She'll kick it out to Estes. She's going to try for the three-pointer on the left side. Well short. Offensive rebound, though, for Mount Home, but they're not. Oh, they shouldn't have reset the shot
clock.
Yeah, and the official recognized that, so it's going to be a shot clock violation.
I'll tell you one thing that's tough about the shot clock. With a running clock, you got to manually run that thing. You can't just turn it on and off and let it run with the clock. So it makes life a little more difficult on the shot clock operator.
Abby Banks out of the game, being replaced by junior Leah Hawkins. Here is Kenna Haley, who checked in a little bit ago as well. Ball goes down to Hawkins. She will throw it up top to Saunders. She tries for the three-pointer. Will not go, and Williams gets the rebound from Mountain Home. Here is Estes with it. She will kick it out to Rittenberg for the three-pointer. Good!
I mean, everybody's getting in on the action tonight for the Lady Bombers.
Bailey Rittenberg with 5 points on the night.
Matt, we got a 64-34. Siloam's at the line with 48 seconds with a running clock. That game is about to be final.
Yep, and that will put Mount Home in the state tournament. No questions asked. Here is Allison with it. She's going to put up the shot on the low block. No good. And the rebound's controlled by Estes. And now they're going to stop play to let more subs in. Jay the Yonkers comes back in, as does Lauren Rawls. They'll replace Bailey Rittenberg and Sarah Williams. I believe Greenbrier brought in a sub as well. I believe Jalen Marvel just checked in. Here is Jaylee Yonkers with it. Gives it over on the right side to Rawls. Down to Alkire. Back to Rawls. Up top now to Yonkers. Down to Alkire in the right corner. She's going to try another three-pointer. This one way too strong. Mount Home gets offensive rebound. Estes tries the three on the left corner. No good. And the rebound's controlled by Greenbrier.
Siloam wins 66-34.
And Siloam Springs has defeated Greenbrier. I'm sorry, it was Van Buren 65-34, excuse me. Saunders with it, gives it over on the left side to Hart. Hart will throw it down in the left corner. The three-pointer by Haley was way off the mark, and the rebound's controlled by Mountain Home. Here is Yonkers going back the other way, going in for the layup. Shot was partially blocked. Ferris is able to get the ball, and ball's knocked around now. Alcar has it to keep possession. She's going to try the long three-pointer on the left wing. Will not go, and the rebound's controlled by Greenbrier. Back comes Hart. She will be fouled, or they
call a foul there, yep, on Lauren Rawls.
Lauren Rawls picks up her first personal foul. That's a 17th foul against Mountain Home, so it will be a 1-and-1 with a running clock. So Olivia Hart will be at the free throw line for the first time tonight. 20 seconds left to play. The clock's continuing to run during these free throws. First free throw is up, no good. And so misses the front end. The ball's knocked out of bounds by Greenbrier. And Mountain Home, all they'll have to do is just inbound it and let the clock run out, and that will do it. Mountain Home is going to get the 39-point victory in this game. A great senior night for the Lady Bombers.
Senior night, yeah, it's awesome for these Lady Bombers. That locker room is going to be fun tonight because they're going to celebrate getting to go to the state tournament.
Absolutely, and again, let's you and I celebrate these seniors again.
Yeah.
I've mentioned Cameron Mullins' stingy defense, Lauren Waymeyer's rebounding. I tell you, and what about the shooting by Rucker
Amelia
this year?
Rucker on the offensive end for the Lady Bombers. She just did a great job this year, and as in her career, every year she's gotten better as a player, and this year it culminated with a great senior season.
So our final score of Mountain Home defeats Greenbrier 78-39. We will come back and check our final numbers in a moment. You're listening to Lady Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7. All right, how are you doing? All right, how are you doing?
About 3 minutes.
We'll go 3. That'll give me time because I got a lot of scoring to account for. 23. All right. Our 3 seniors as co-players.
I think so.
37, 48. 56, 64, 69, 72, 75, 77, 78. I can't believe I was able to keep up with all that. 5. 32.
Hey, what's up? You want to throw them in Mitch's office real quick, and I'll grab them. We'll take them back. They're going to do it in the back. They're going to see them and stuff. All right, thanks, man.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I had these shirts made up for our girls.
Very cool.
We've been counted out all year.
Yeah.
So as we go to state tournament, why not us?
We are here to honor the commitment and accomplishments of our seniors to the Bomber Athletic Program. We'll be introducing senior athletes and their escorts from bowling, swim, dance, cheer, wrestling, and basketball. First year seniors for Bomber basketball, Kai Pickford. Kai's escorted by his parents, Jake and Lindsay Pickford. He's been a member of the basketball team for 6 years. Ian Mason. He is escorted by his mother, Kelly Haley, and grandmother, Debbie Atkinson, in honor of Ian's granddad, Max Atkinson. He's been a member of the basketball team for 2 years. Hayden Robb. Hayden's escorted by his parents, Ryan and Lacey Robb. He's been a member of the basketball team for 4 years. Now for your bowling seniors, Hunter Barr. Hunter's escorted by his parents, Greg Barr and Laura Jarrett. He's been a member of the bowling team for 4 years. Logan Crow. He's been a member of the bowling team for 2 years. Caleb Foster. He's escorted by his sister, Reagan Foster. He's been a member of the bowling team for 4 years. Conrad Vosdecki. Conrad's escorted by his mother, Julie Vosdecki. He's been a member of the bowling team for 2 years. Timothy Eflin. Timothy's escorted by his parents, Arlene and Scott Eflin. He's been a member of the bowling team for 3 years. Kevin O'Kay and Ivan Venezia. Their host parents are Lisa Gunter and Robert Lunsford, who are escorting them tonight. They both been a member of the bowling team for 1 year. Sierra Valentine. Sierra is escorted by her parents, Louis and Jennifer Valentine. She's been a member of the bowling team for 1 year. Katie Camp. Katie's escorted by her parents, Mike and Kelly Camp. She's been a member of the bowling team for 1 year. Rachel Chamberlain. Rachel's been a member of the bowling team for 2 years. She's escorted by her parents, Chris and Ashley Chamberlain. Kate Jackson. Kate's escorted by her parents, Craig and Leanne Jackson. She's been a member of the bowling team for 1 year. Brittany Webb. Reagan's escorted by her parents, Christopher and Michelle Webb. She's been a member of the bowling team for 1 year. Emma Wilbur. Emma's escorted by her parents, Steve and Cheryl Wilbur. She's been a member of the bowling team for 1 year. Other seniors not in attendance tonight: Ivan Bondarenko, John DeGroot, Tiberius Terry, Taylor Allwright, and Lily Foster. Now for your senior members of the swim team: Keandre Burns. Keandre is escorted by his mother, Reagan Washington. He's been a member of the swim team for 1 year. William Burns. William's escorted by his parents, John and Paula Burns. He's been a member of the swim team for 4 years. Ryan Clark. Ryan's escorted by his parents, Nathan and Dina. He's been a member of the swim team for 1 year. Aiden Kelly. Aiden's escorted by his parents, Ryan and Katie Kelly. He's been a member of the swim team for 4 years. Jackson Shirley. He's escorted by his father, Robert Shirley, and stepmother, Jennifer Shirley. He's been a member of the swim team for 2 years. Maggie Thompson. Maggie's escorted by her parents, David and Deborah Thompson. She's been a member of the swim team for 4 years. Now for the seniors for the Lady Bomber Wrestling Team: Kylie Alford. Kylie's escorted by her parents, Clarence and Michelle Legg. She's been a member of the wrestling team for 2 years. Brianna Balsano. Brianna's escorted by her parents, Mark Balsano and Lisa Forschler. She's been a member of the wrestling team for 3 years. Amelia Fraunfelter. Amelia is escorted by her mother, Jennifer Bitzel. She's been a member of the wrestling team for 4 years. Now for our boys wrestling team: Walker Byron. Walker's escorted by his parents, Richard and Amber Byron. He's been a member of the wrestling team for 3 years and the cheer team for 1 year. Austin Callies. Austin's escorted by his parents, Scott and Amanda Callies. He's been a member of the wrestling team for 5 years. Michael Davis. Michael's escorted by his grandparent, Frank Bennett. He's been a member of the wrestling team for 5 years. Brody Goodson. Brody's escorted by his mother, Ginger Goodson. He's been a member of the wrestling team for 2 years. Elijah Lag. Elijah's escorted by his parents, Barry and Mary Lee Lag. He's been a member of the wrestling team for 5 years. Brandon McCoy. Brandon's escorted by his parents, Robert and Angel McCoy. He's been a member of the wrestling team for 4 years. Ross McDonald. Ross is escorted by his father, John McDonald. He's been a member of the wrestling team for 4 years. Ethan London. Ethan's escorted by his father, James London. He's been a member of the wrestling team for 4 years. Tanner Boris. Panthers escorted by his mother, Jennifer Morris. He's the manager of the wrestling team for 1 year. Trey Shishini. Trey's escorted by his parents, Clint and Melissa Shishini. He's been the manager of the wrestling team for 1 year. Now the senior members of your cheerleading squad. Captain Sophia Baker. She's escorted by her parents, Travis and Dana Baker. She's been a member of the cheer team for 5 years. Captain Brooke Bayless. Brooke's escorted by her parents, Paul and Angela Bayless. She's been a member of the cheer team for 4 years and the bowling team for 1 year. Blair Hawkins. Blair's escorted by her mother and stepdad, Ashley and Jason Ford. She's been a member of the cheer team for 5 years. Captain Sadie Quick. Sadie's escorted by her parents, Chris and Tammy Quick. She's been a member of the cheer team for 5 years. Mason Cruz. Mason's escorted by his parents, Earl and Rebecca Cruz. He's been a member of the cheer team for 1 year. Tamasha Stevens. Tamasha is escorted by his parents, Sam and Ola Stevens. He's been a member of the cheer team for 1 year. Now for the seniors for the Honor Bells, Madison Hudson. Madison is escorted by her father, Brad Hudson, and mother, Cindy Castile, and stepfather, Clifford Castile. And sister, Michaela Hudson. She's been a member of the dance team for 5 years. Maria Lopez. Maria's escorted by her host sister, Annalise Langfelter. She's been a member of the dance team for 1 year. Captain Brooke Queen. Brooke's escorted by her sister, Bella Queen. She's been a member of the dance team for 5 years. Sierra Trotman. Sierra's escorted by her siblings, Sydney and Slater Trotman. She's been a member of the dance team for 5 years and has served as the team manager for the past 3 years. Captain Elena Paparella. Her parents are Dana and Nicole Paparella. She's been a member of the dance team for 5 years. Carly Williams. Carly's escorted by her parents, Steve Williams and Jill Wilson. She's been a member of the dance team for 2 years. Now for the seniors of your Lady Bomber basketball team. Cameron Mullen. Cameron's escorted by her parents, Jamie and Heather Mullen. She's been a member of the basketball team for 6 years. Amelia Rucker. Amelia's escorted by her parents, Gary and Shannon Rucker. She's been a member of the Lady Bomber basketball team for 6 years. Lauren Waymeyer. Lauren's escorted by her parents, Bill and Dana Waymeyer. She's been a member of the Lady Bomber basketball team for 5 years. Bomber Nation, at this time, we would like to say a special thank you to our seniors and their parents for their years of participation in our programs. Their hard work and dedication to their teams and coaches are not gone unnoticed. We'll be forever honored and wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Please rise and give these amazing student athletes a round of applause. If we can have all senior parents and their children, please vacate the floor. Panthers and your Mountain Home Panthers. Now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the Panthers on the scoreboard, the Greenbrier Panthers. A 5'10" senior, number 3, Jace Dunlap. A 6'4" senior, number 10, Hayes Johnson. A 6'2" senior, number 23, Chad Robinson. A 6'4" junior, number 15, Ian Perry. And a 6'3" junior, number 24, Austin Worthy. Head coach of the Greenbrier Panthers is Mike Simmons, assisted by Jake Parker and Caleb Allison. Violation, get on your feet. It's basketball time. Let's meet your Mountain Home Panthers. Starting out of Highland junior number 3, Bobby Harris. And forward 6'6" junior number 33, Brandon Today. And forward Highland senior number 14, Kai Pickford. And forward 6'4" senior number 0, Hayden Robb. And in the middle, 6'6" senior number 10, Ian Neeson. Violation of the Mountain Home Head coach Josh Fulcher, assisted by Brandon Norris, Callum Henry, and Seth Gower. Violation is basketball time. Let's make some noise. Equalizers number 24, Ryan McLean.
No score as of yet. Greenbrier will come down with their second possession of the night. Here's Runzik into the front court, dribbles on the right side, tries to throw it to Aiden Berry. Ball goes well over his head and out of reach. And 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for Greenbrier. 6:56 left to play in the first quarter. Still looking for our first points of the night. It will be Bickford in, walking the ball into the front court. Dribbles on the right side, now goes up top, finds Robb going down toward the low block, kicks out to McLean on the right wing, loses the handle of the ball, gets it back. Now try to figure out where to go with it. Now Harris has it there on the right side, 15 left on the shot clock. Over to McLean on the wing. He takes a screen from Robb, dribbles to the free throw line. Over to Harris on the left side. He's going to try for the three-pointer. Good, and Mount Tom strikes first. McGee Harris with his first 3 points of the night. Mount Tom up 3-0 with 6:21 left in the first quarter. Ball goes to Runzik in the front court. Over on the left side to Dunlap. Now he'll give it to Barry, who has it there on the wing. Up top to Dunlap. Over on the right side to Runzik. Up top now to Worthy. Over on the left side to Dunlap. Down to Barry in the corner. His jumper will not go, and the rebound's controlled by Rob. Mountain Home's first rebound of the night. Less than 6 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Bombers with the ball up 3-0. Bickford with it on the left side. He drills toward the top, gives it to Harris. Now McLean has it on the right wing. He'll take the screen. Now picks up his dribble. Trying to figure out where to go. It goes it down to Dewey on the low block. He goes in for the hook shot. No good. Offensive rebound for Rob. He puts it back up and in. Hagen Rob with his first 2 points of the night off the miss. 5-0. Mount Home up with 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Ball's with Dunlap as he sets up the offense. Mount Home in a man-to-man once again. Now take it back. Looks like a 1-3-1 actually. Ball goes over on the left side to Runzik. Now up top to Worthy. Over on the right side to Dunlap. Down in the corner it goes to Johnson. Out to Barry on the right wing. His three-pointer is up. No good. Offensive rebound for Runzik. He couldn't get the foul to go, but he gets his own rebound, and so they'll set back up with it once again. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Ball goes to Dunlap on the left side. His three-pointer is up. No good. And another offensive rebound for Greenbrier. Ball goes back to Dunlap. This three-pointer won't go either. And Runzik, he's able to rebound it once again. Oh, my goodness. Mount Home's going to have to box out a little on these boards. But now they almost come up with a steal. So close. Barry has it now. Ball goes to Dunlap. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Ball goes to Runzik. Back up top to Dunlap. Over to Barry on the left side. Up top to Dunlap. 10 left to shoot. Dunlap dribbles to the right corner. Now he's going down to the paint. Gives it to Johnson. His jumper in the paint. Good. Greenbrier on the board with 4:15 left to play in the first quarter. 5-2 Mountain Home up. First 2 points for Hayes Johnson. Bickford dribbles on the right side for Mountain Home. Takes a screen from Rob. Dribbles up top. Gives it to McLean on the left side. And a foul away from the ball is going to be called on the Panthers. Jace Dunlap picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 1 against Greenbrier here in the first half. 4:03 left in the opening period. Mount Home will inbound it, leading by 3. McLean will trigger the inbound pass on the baseline. Gets into Rob in the right corner. Gives it back there to McLean. McLean dribbles to the right elbow. Now to the free throw line. Now he's called for the travel. That'll be Mount Home's first turnover of the night. Comes with 3:57 left to play in the first quarter. Runzik takes an inbound pass. Now it's a full court man for Mountain Home. Ball goes over on the right side to Dunlap. Now up top to Worthy. Now Johnson has it. He'll give it to Dunlap on the right side. Up top to Barry. Back over to Dunlap. Back over to Barry. He's going to try for the long three-pointer. No good. And the ball is going to sail out of bounds. Mountain Home will get it back at 3:33 left to play in the first quarter as they lead 5-2. It will be Bickford walking the ball across the timeline for the Bombers. He will give it to Dewey. Now to McLean near the free throw line. He loses the handle of the ball and runs it, comes up with the steal. He finds Barry going back the other way for the layup. Good. Aiden Barry with his first 2 points of the night, and Mount Home's going to call timeout. We'll break with 3:15 left to play in the first quarter. It is Mount Home leading Greenbrier 5-4. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Dr. Wynn Moore at Baxter Health's Bone and Joint Clinic supports our Bomber basketball players as they train and practice to bring their best effort into every game. And it's not only the technical skills and strategies of the game they're learning, the life skills these young athletes are developing will enrich their lives far into the future. Dr. Moore applauds the teamwork, motivation, persistence, and pure joy of the game evident each time you take to the court, and wishes you the best for a winning season.
There is no one that knows the Twin Lakes area better than a local realtor. Local realtors know all the best neighborhoods. A local realtor can find the best properties that fit into your local search criteria and when it comes to real estate.
For the Bombers. Bickford across. Looks like a 1-3-1 for Greenbrier. Bickford dribbles to the left side, gives it to McLean, back to Bickford. Back to McLean. He's going to try for the 3 in the left corner. Good! Ryder McLean with his first 3 points of the night. Mount Home up 8-4. 2:49 left to play in the first quarter. Runsick into the front court. He'll give it to Dunlap. Back to Runsick. Back over to Dunlap. Back to Runsick. Nice for you to join us again, Brad Coleman.
Yeah, had a kind of parental obligation. Girls' senior night, little banquet we had in the back there.
Okay. Ball goes to Dunlap up top. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Down to Barry in the paint. Over on the right side to Worthy. Now to Johnson on the low block. He's going to be fouled on the way up and head to the free throw line. With 2:20 left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, Hayden kind of stood his ground right there, and Greenbrier player just kind of dove into him, and Hayden got the foul call.
That is Rob's first personal foul, team foul number 1 against Mountain Home here in the first half. So Hayes Johnson at the free throw line for the first time tonight. He has 2 points so far this evening. First shot, no good.
We'll tell you, it was an exciting senior night back there. Knowing we're going to state tournament and
you bet.
Get to go Friday and have a good time, and it's a great time back there in the back.
Rub it in, Brad.
That's good food too there, man.
Okay, come on, man. The second free throw will go for Hayes Johnson. He has 3 tonight so far, and Mount Home up 8-5. Bigford into the front court, full court man for Greenbrier this time. Ball goes over to Harris on the left side. Up top to Rob. Now McLean has it. Over to Bickford on the right. And his pass knocked away and stolen by Barry. He's going to go back the other way for the one-handed. Technically, that is a dunk, I think.
Yep.
So Aiden Barry with 4 on the night. Mount Home's lead cut down to 1. 8-7 our score with 150. That was just that was an easy one for him to read there.
Yeah, it was. He just kind of tried to get that skip pass across to McGee Harris over there for the open 3, and he was able to hit that ball to himself and get the easy dunk.
Here is Harris with it, giving up top to Bickford. 15 left on the shot clock. McLean with it on the right side. He drills to the elbow, throws up top to Bickford. Bickford dribbles to the elbow. Gives it down to Dewey in the low block. His jumper is blocked. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Greenbrier. It will be Mount Home's ball with 3 seconds left to shoot.
And Mount Home, no, he said, look at the clock. You hear the Coach Fulcher and Coach Moore's back over here onto our right, telling them, guys, look at the clock. 3 seconds left. See if we can get a good shot off here at the end of this shot clock.
1:23 left in the first quarter. Inbound pass goes to Rob. He's going to try to throw it to Dewey for the layup, and he's not going to beat the buzzer. They're going to get? No, they're not. They're not. I didn't hear a whistle, but that's going to be Mount Home's third turnover of the night.
Yeah, once Dewey pump faked one time, he didn't have a time to get the shot back up. Looked like he got shoved a little trying to go for the pass, but no call by the official.
Well, he's kind of far into the basket, too.
He was.
So.
He got underneath there a little far. Maybe by some help by Greenbrier.
Well, here's Barry with it. Gives it up top to Johnson. Over to Runsick on the left side. He's going to drill down into the lane. Losing the handle of the ball. McLean comes up with a steal. He's quickly back the other way. Going to go in for the layup coast to coast. It will not go. Dewey gets offensive rebound. He is fouled on the way up. His basket counts, and he'll go to the line for the and one.
Great job by Dewey. He was about the 3-point line when Ryder made his move to go in. It looked like it was going to fall. It didn't. Dewey didn't give up on the play. Came in for that offensive rebound, was strong through contact, able to finish and get the and one chance right here to go to the line.
Lawson Worthy picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 2 against the Panthers. And it looks like they are going to clear the floor except for Aiden Berry. They're going to leave him in. Mount Home brought in Blaine Tate and Coben Inskeep as McGee Harris takes a seat, and I think Kai Bickford also went to the bench. 55.5 seconds left as Dewey has a free throw to shoot.
I remember being at Greenbrier, they used a lot of substitutions.
Yes, they did.
And it didn't matter. Key times, not key times, whatever. They would sub. It's almost like they have a sub pattern that they like to go with.
Dewey got the free throw. He has his first 3 points of the night. Mount Home up 11-7. Here is Eli Weaver with it. Ball goes over on the right side now. Now up top to Weaver. Now Barry has it on the left.
When we were at Greenbrier, Weaver didn't have a great game. Our pressure was able to give him some problems. Hopefully we can do that tonight.
Barry's for 3 will not go, and the rebound comes to Mountain Home. Shot clock is off, so if they wanted, Mountain Home could hold for the last shot of the period. Tate with it up top. He'll give it to Inskeep on the right. Now up top to McLean. He'll give it back to Tate. Tate dribbling just inside the half-court stripe, down to 10 left. Tate's going to drill to the free throw line. Finds Inskeep at the right corner, and Inskeep's going to step on the baseline. That'll be Mount Home's 5th turnover of the night. Or, I'm sorry, 4th turnover.
Yeah, Coben was trying to get a backdoor cut there, and we tried to throw that pass. Coach Fulcher's asking for a hold during that time. I don't know if he got held or not. It's hard to tell. It's on the far end down there, but that's what the Bomber bench is pleading for.
Junior Braxton Carson's going to come in replacing Braden Dewey with 5.4 left in the period. Here's Weaver with it. He's going to dribble on the right side, gives up top to Barry. He's going to try for the long three to beat the buzzer. It will not go, and we've reached the end of the first quarter.
Our first quarter there by the Bombers, 4-point lead.
Our first 8 minutes are in the books. Our score at the end of 1. Mountain Home leading Greenbrier 11-7. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's Teacher of the Year, Dora Norcross, speaks about receiving that recognition.
The biggest thing I took away from being Teacher of the Year was just what an honor, because these were my peers who I think are amazing that voted for me. I feel very humbled by that.
She was also joined by the first person to congratulate her for Teacher of the Year, former student Ryder McLean, who shares why the award is so deserved.
The way she works with kids, she's like a mom at the same time.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer Crawford speaks about how you can honor an individual Hall of Honor recipient.
Wings magazine comes out in the fall. It comes out right before homecoming and features our honorees. And within that magazine, there is an envelope sewn in there in the middle. So you can actually take that out and you can send a gift to the foundation in honor of those folks, and we will send them a recognition, let them know. And it feels really good to those honorees.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School students in the East program keep their community connected. Here's member Audrey Yunt with more about Bomber Sports Network.
If you have any
Yeah, and this is a game that we got to win by double digits. If it comes down to tiebreaker, we've got to get multiple ties. So it's a game we need to keep our foot on the gas and don't let off, and continue to push ahead and try to win this game.
Carson going into the lane for layup. It's blocked by Barry. Goes out of bounds. And last touch by Greenbrier. Mountain Home will inbound it with 7:41 left in the half, 17 left on the shot clock.
I wasn't here if you went over the standings and kind of where we stand and what happens. A game
little
of
bit.
interest. Game of interest, Mountain Home. Russellville's right now leading Harrison by 3.
So great. Rob tried to tip in the inbound pass. It wouldn't go. McLean got the offensive rebound. He'll be fouled on the way up and head to the free throw line with 7:36 left in the half.
Yeah, in our current standings, we need Russellville to lose. We need Greenbrier, who's ahead of us. If we can win tonight, they lose. That's good. And Van Buren to lose. That's what Mountain Home needs. And right now, Russellville is in a close game with Harrison, up 3 in the second quarter.
That was Aiden Berry's first personal foul, team foul number 3 against Greenbrier here in the first half. Ryder McLean's first free throw is up and in, and second shot is up. He gets both. He has 5 on the night. Mountain Home up 13-7. Here is Weaver into the front court for the Panthers. He'll dribble to the right side, gives it there to Spencer Melton. Melton will dribble up to the top. Over on the left side, it goes to Caden Hartman. Over on now Melton has on the left. He dribbles up to the top. Goes over to the right side, gives there to Weaver. 10 left to shoot. Weaver will dribble up to the top. Over to Collins. Now Melton, he's going to pull up for the jumper at the free throw line. No good. Offensive rebound for Greenbrier. They've got a few of those tonight. Here is Melton with it at the free throw line. Head jumper will not go, and this time the rebound is tipped and controlled by McLean.
Yeah, good defensive set there by the Bombers. Made Greenbrier take some tough shots, even though they were in the lane. They were follow-away shots, not high percentage shots.
Inskeep has it on the right wing for Mountain Home. Mountain Home will go and bring in several subs next time available.
Got a shift change coming here.
And Hagen Rob's going to be called for the offensive foul. His second personal foul, team foul number 2 against Mountain Home, and their 5th turnover of the night.
That's kind of been the scouting report right there on Hagen. He gets his feet going, and he always will bump you back to feel where you are. Teams have started trying to draw that offensive foul on him. I'd like to see him make a little change, maybe fake that bump and see if they fall out from under him, or just turn around and hit that jump shot over the top of him.
So Mountain Home's going to clear the floor except for Blaine Tate, bring in McGee, Harris, Braden Dewey, Kai Bickford, and Robert Dover checking in for the first time tonight. The junior for the Bombers. 6:36 left to play in the half. Mountain Home up 13-7. Weaver into the front court for the Panthers. Gives it over on the right side. Now up top it goes to Hartman. Now Barry has it up top. He's going to drill down into lane, going in for the layup. Partially blocked by Dover. Mountain Home gets the rebound. They're quickly back the other way. Tate, he's trying to throw it to Dewey. Ball knocked away and stolen by Weaver. And then he has his pocket picked. The two teams turn it over, and Dewey's going to be fouled on the way up.
Yeah, it was a meeting at the rim on the defensive end by the Bombers. Dover and Barry, and Dover got the best of it. On the other end, there was another block, but Mountain Home didn't give up, stayed with it. McGee Harris with a good steal and pitch ahead to Dewey.
Caden Hartman picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 4 against Greenbrier. So Braden Dewey back at the free throw line. First shot is up and in. He's now 2 of 2 from the free throw line with 1 more to shoot. That makes a 3-possession game now. Second shot for Dewey is up, and he gets both. He has 5 on the night, including 3 of 3 from the free throw line. Now Tom up 15-7 with over 6 minutes left in the half.
Yeah, it's good to see Dewey get that confidence going right here from the free throw line. He's always been able to shoot it well up there, just struggled a little with his confidence. Shot looked good, everything looked good, and his last few he's been able to bury, even into the last game against Greenwood.
Ball goes to Weaver near the right corner. He's going to try for the three-pointer. No good. Offensive rebound for Greenbrier as Melton gets it. He will throw it out to Barry, who will reset the offense. Barry's going to drill to the right side, pull up for the 3 off the screen. Good.
Yeah, he's a tall man, and he elevates high on that jump shot.
He does. He has 7 on the night. Mount Home up 15-10. 5:28 left in the half. Tate with it on the right side. He'll dribble to the free throw line. Gives it near the top to Bickford. Bickford will set up the offense as he dribbles over to the left wing. Greenbrier in a man-to-man. Bickford drills up to the top. Gives it there to Tate. Tate's going to drill to the left side near the low block. Out to Bickford on the wing. He drills to the corner, and he'll draw a little contact.
Yeah, Greenbrier's coach is super frustrated right there. He had a good defensive set going. Coach Simmons not very happy. They had a good defensive set there, and Weaver just got a little overzealous and kind of bumped Kai as he was coming around the corner, and now Mountain Home gets a fresh 35.
Eli Weaver picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 5 against the Panthers. Inbound pass will be triggered by Harris. He gets into Dewey. Dewey dribbles into the lane. He's going to go put up the hook shot. No good. Rebounds knocked around and controlled by Barry, and Dover's going to be called for the foul.
Yeah, just a hustle foul right there by Dover. He's trying to go for the rebound and kind of got in an awkward position. As he did, he fell into the offensive player.
That's Dover's first personal foul, team foul number 3 against Mount Home. By the way, Greenbrier a moment ago cleared the floor except for Aiden Barry brought in. They have all their starting 5 back in. Here is Runzik with it on the left side. Gives it up top to Barry. Over on the right side, it goes to Worthy. Up top to Johnson. Down to Barry at the left elbow. He drills to the low block. Met by a double team. Oh, I thought they had a steal, but they're going to call Tate for a foul.
Oh, and everybody in the gym right here is not really excited about that call.
That is Blaine Tate's first personal foul, team foul number 4 against Mount Home here in the first half. 4:35 left to play in the half. Mount Home leading by 5.
The crowds are letting him hear it, too.
Very loudly, too.
Yeah.
Worthy will turn the inbound pass, gets it near the top to Johnson. Now Dunlap has it. He'll set up the offense. Dunlap will throw it down in the right corner to Runzik. Now Barry has it on the wing. He drills to the corner, pulls up for the jumper. No good. And the rebound is controlled by Bickford.
This game feels real similar to the game when we were at Greenbrier with our boys. We controlled that game a lot in the first half. Greenbrier came out, started doing good, and Worthy, you remember 24?
Oh,
he
yeah.
had a fantastic fourth quarter.
He did.
And kind of went off on Mountain Home, and, this kind of game has a feeling that, see if we can finish.
And a good find by Blaine Tate to Robert Dover on the low block for the layup. Dover's first 2 points of the night. Back to a 3-possession lead for Mountain Home. 17-10 our score with 3:53 left in the half. Runzik dribbling to the right side, gives up top to Dunlap. And a foul away from the ball is going to be called. They're going to get Dewey.
Yeah, Dewey tried to run through that elevator screen and kind of knocked over Worthy. We talked about it. I think if you listen to the game at Greenbrier game, we talked about Worthy and Dewey were childhood friends. They were preschool buddies growing up, and it's fun seeing them go at it. But right there, Dewey just ran straight through him.
An inbound pass knocked away, but Barry's there to pick it up, and they got fortunate there on that one. Up top to Jace Dunlap. This reminder, you're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7 KCTT, Yellville Mountain Home. Matt Sharp and Brad Coleman join you courtside at Bomber Gymnasium. Ball goes down to Barry on the low block. He tries to put up the alley-oop layup. No good. Gets his own rebound, and he'll be fouled on the way up. Aiden Barry will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight with 3:26 left to play in the first half. That is Robert Dover's second personal foul, team foul number 6 against the Bombers.
Yeah, Mountain Home kind of dodged the bullet right there. He had Dewey and Dover both there kind of sandwiching Barry, and they thought they got Dover on the foul right there, and so luckily it wasn't Dewey in his second foul, and he'd had to come out this first half.
So Barry gets the first free throw. That is, he's got one more shoot, but McKee Harris comes in, replacing Robert
I
Dover.
think it was Ryder McLean actually came in.
Oh, yeah, Ryder McLean, you're right.
For Dover.
It looked like Harris was about to take a seat. That's
yeah,
why
McGee came over thinking he was sub for, but with Dover with 2 fouls, they got him out of there.
So Barry gets both free throws. He has 9 on the night. Mount Holmes lead cut back to 5. 17-12 our score. Here is Tate with the ball. Gives it to Harris on the right side. Up top to McLean. Or to Tate on the left. Down to Dewey on the low block. He puts up the turnaround jumper. Will not go. Gets his own rebound. Puts it back up off the glass and in.
Worthy tried to take the offensive foul there and got out of position. Dewey missed the first shot but stayed with it. Was able to get his offensive rebound put back.
And Greenbrier is going to take their first time out of the night. We'll break with 3:01 left to play in the half. Mount Holm leading Greenbrier 19-12. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's Navy Junior ROTC advisor, Chief Williams, speaks about Navy Junior ROTC.
Navy Junior ROTC is a citizenship development program where we help teach high schoolers personal responsibility, self-discipline, how to be a good custodian to the community that they're part of, how to give back to the community. And we do it based on military training, but it's not a recruitment tool for the military.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
ASC warranty.
Night with 3:01 left to play in the half as Mount Holm is up at 19-12.
Game of interest right here for the Bombers with Russellville and Harrison at Russellville. Harrison's taking a shot here to end the half and hits it. So Harrison's going to go, Russellville's going to go into the half leading 28-27.
Wow. So good game there. Looks like a Cyclone Arena. Here is Runzik with it up top. Gives it to Dunlap on the left side. To Worthy. Over on the right side it goes to Barry. His three-pointer is nothing but net.
That's that Barry show here for Greenbrier, isn't it?
He has 12 so far tonight. Yeah. Mount Holm up 19-15 with about 2.5 minutes left in the half. Tate with it. He dribbles to the right side. Now he's going to go down to the lane. Kicks out to Harris on the left. He'll take the screen from McLean. Up top to Dewey. Dewey's going to pull up for the three-pointer. Good!
Yeah, answer to Barry right here on the other end. Braden Dewey behind the line. Drains the three.
And he's in double figures with 10. Now to up 22-15. 2:08 left in the half. Barry dribbling down to the low block. Finds Worthy on the low block for the layup. It's blocked from behind him. Mount Holm comes up with the ball.
Blaine Tate coming in from behind. Smallest man on the floor. Going in for the block.
Tate with it. Finds Dewey in the low block. His layup is blocked. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Greenbrier. Mount Holm will keep possession.
This is a shot blockers game tonight on both ends.
Right now it is,
a ton of blocks.
Caden Hartman coming back in for the Panthers, replacing Hayes Johnson. 1:52 left to play in the half. Mount Holm with the ball leading by 7. Harris will turn an inbound pass on the baseline. Throws it to Dewey on the low block for the layup. Good. And he's fouled.
Worthy got beat. Honestly, let's just be honest. Dewey was a great move right there. He faked the screen to Blaine, rolling out, and he just rolled in and sealed Worthy. Worthy was beat. As he was getting, it was a frustration foul. Reached up and grabbed Dewey, but not enough to keep him from getting the bucket to go.
That was Lawson Worthy's second personal foul, team foul number 6 against Greenbrier. Well, Dewey could not get the free throw to go, and Greenbrier gets the rebound. So 24-15, Mount Holm up. 1:40 left in the half. Here is Hartman with it, giving it on the left side to Barry. Up top to Dunlap. Over on the right to Runzik. Runzik's going to dribble down to the low block, going in for the layup. His best basket counts, and he is fouled. Jack Runzik with his first 2 points of the night, and he'll try to make a 3 at the free throw line. So Blaine Tate is going to pick up his second personal foul, team foul number 7 against Mountain Home. So Greenbrier will be shooting free throws for the rest of this half. Worthy's going to check out of the game for Greenbrier as Braxton Collins comes back in. Runzik's free throw will not go, and the rebound's controlled by Bickford.
1:28 left here in the half. Let's see if Mountain Home can close this half out and extend this 7-point lead, or at least keep it there going into halftime.
Bickford's going to pull up for the 3 at the top. Good!
That's a good way to extend it right there.
It's a double-digit lead for Mountain Home. 27-17 our score with 1:11 left in the half.
Greenbrier's going to run the same little motion offense right here.
Runs it going into the lane for the layup. Partially blocked, and Mountain Home comes up with the rebound. Inskeep with that board. Inskeep dribbling on the right side. Gives it there to Harris. Less than a minute left to play in this half. Ball goes over to McLean on the left. He drills the elbow, pulls up for the jumper. No good. Rebounds control, tipped it to Harris. He puts up the jumper. That won't go either, and this time the rebound comes to the Panthers. Here comes Dunlap quickly back the other way. He's going into the lane. Kicks out on the right side to Hartman. His three-pointer will not go, and the rebound's tipped to Dewey. And the shot clock is off. Mountain Home can't hold for the last shot of the period.
Yeah, they're going to call out here one shot. I'm trying to see whose ball it is coming in after the half right here. Looks like maybe Mountain Home's ball coming after the half. So try to get still a 2-for-1 possession right here for the Bombers.
Down to 13 here is Harris with it up top to Bickford and the paint. He drills to the right elbow, puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound is knocked around. Finally controlled by Dewey. He's going to be fouled on the way up and head to the free throw line with 1.8 left in the half.
That's just a hustle play right there by Braden Dewey, staying with it, getting the offensive rebound, and getting fouled.
Jake Dunlap picks up his second personal foul. Team foul number 7 against the Panthers. So Braden Dewey will be back at the free throw line for 2 shots. Right now he is 3 of 4 from the free throw line. First shot will not go. So 1.8 left is Dewey has 1 more to shoot. If he gets this next one, Braxton Carson will come in.
There's Braxton Collins for Greenbrier,
yes,
too.
Yes, exactly. Dewey's second free throw will not go. He misses both, and the rebound's controlled by the Panthers. They're going to try one last heave at the buzzer. It will not go. And Mountain Home will take a double-digit lead into the locker room.
Yeah, great first half. 27-17. We can't let up. We got to make sure that we continue to press on. Like I said, this is a game that the Bombers have to have tonight. Have to have really by double digits if you want to really see kind of how that's going to play out in tiebreakers. But that's a great start right there. Good intensity, and you got to love what the Bombers are giving you right now.
Our score at the break, Mountain Home leading Greenbrier 27-17. We'll start the Central Heating Cooling halftime show in just a moment. You're listening to
Ladies and gentlemen, your halftime entertainment, please welcome to the floor your Mountain Home High School Champion Squad. These girls adapted to many expectations set by their coaches. They supported each other and bought in, knew what was necessary to win. There's no doubt these girls improved as a team and on the individual 12, Miley Epps. Number 14, Haley Potley. Number 21, Lorelai Green. Number 24, Michaela Ullman. Number 25, Madison Williams. Number 32, Lincoln Anderson. Number 33, Lily Akami. Number 34, Allie Lucas. And number 41, Emma Torres. Assistant coach, Jordan Campbell. Head coach, Noah Shagnon. Managers, Haley Fowler and Alyssa Campbell. Guys, you know your feet. Let's hear it from the Northeast Arkansas District champions, the Mount Hope Junior High Greenbriers. after this, time for the second half. Make some noise!
Second half, as right now Mount Home is up on the Panthers 27-17. The Greenbrier will be moving right to left for these last two quarters. They actually accidentally gave the ball to. So accidentally gave the ball to Mount Home originally, but here we go as Jack Runzik takes the ball in the paint. Immediately puts up the layup, good, and good way for Greenbrier to start.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy because right before half, I looked over at the possession arrow, and it pointed towards Mountain Home.
So here's Bickford within the front court. He dribbles to the right corner. That finds Robb on the low block. He's going in for the layup, no good, and the rebound's controlled by Greenbrier.
Yeah, tough break there for Hagan. Nice job being patient, letting the defender come over, trying to block the shot, and just couldn't get that ball to fall for him.
Here is Berry with it. He's going to throw it to Johnson on the left side. Now Dunlap has it. Up top to Runzik. 15 left on the shot clock. Ball goes with Johnson on the right. Up top to Worthy. Now Runzik has on the right. He dribbles to the top. Down to 5. He gets up top to Berry. Berry takes a screen. He's going to have to put up the three-pointer to beat the buzzer. He does beat the buzzer, but he couldn't get the shot to go. The rebound is controlled by Runzik. His follow wouldn't go, and this time the rebound comes to Mountain Home.
Who dodged the bullet right there. Gave up the offensive rebound on a bad shot, but was able to play good defense, and they were missing, and we secured the rebound.
Pickford with it in the front court. Greenbrier in a man-to-man. Ball goes for McLean on the right side. He puts up the three on the wing. Good! Ryder McLean with 8 on the night. Mountain Home back up by double digits. 30-19 our score with 6:29 left in the third. Here is Runzik with it up top for the Panthers. Over on the left side it goes to Worthy. Up top to Berry. Berry's going to throw it to Runzik on the right side. Almost went behind him. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Runzik dribbles up to the top. Now he's going to go down into the paint. Puts up the jumper. Good. Jack Runzik with 6 on the night. Mountain Home's lead back down to 9 with 6:02 left in the third.
Yeah, it's like Greenbrier. Get too deep in that paint right there, and once you're there, the options are kind of limitless of what you can do. You can pull up and shoot or pass, or there's a lot of other things you can do when you're that low.
Mountain Home almost turned it over here, but they've got possession. McLean's going to try another three on the left wing. Good!
Yeah, Ryder, these last few games, the game has really slowed down for him. His offense has really sparked the Bombers, and he's just continuing that again tonight.
He's in double figures with 11. Mountain Home up by 12. Here is Berry with it at the left elbow. Throws over to Runzik on the right wing. He dribbles up to the top. Mountain Home up 33-21. Runzik with McLean on. Mountain Home. Runzik dribbles to the right elbow. Throws it in the left corner to Dunlap. He's going to try to answer with a three of his own. Misses everything, and Harris gets the rebound.
Oh, that was right in front of the student section, too, and they're letting him know that he missed everything.
Here is Harris with it on the right side. He's going to dribble up to the top. Over to McLean on the left. He drills to the corner. Now goes into the lane. He's going to go in for the layup. Off the glass and in! Whoa!
He kind of got twisted up and threw that ball up and off the top of the backboard. Very top of the backboard and kissed it into the bucket.
Enough soft touch there to get that layup. He now has 13. Mountain Home up 35-21. Here is Johnson with it. He's going to give it to Worthy, and he's going to be fouled from behind.
Yeah, not a bad foul right there by McGee. It's going to be our first foul of the half here. He was buried deep with a mismatch with Worthy, and, he gives up good 3 or 4 or 5 maybe inches to him, and just good foul there, not let him get his feet set and get the easy 2.
That's McGee Harris's first personal foul, team foul number 1 against Mountain Home. Here is Worthy with it. He's going to dribble to the low block, gives it to Johnson in the right corner. His jumper will not go, and the rebound's knocked around. A ball still being fought for and will be controlled by Johnson. Over on the right side, another air ball for Greenbrier. This time Aiden Berry from way out there.
Woo, Ooh, the student section are having fun tonight down there on that end.
Yeah, ball goes out of bounds. Mount Home gets it back. It's 4:20 left to play in the third. Mount Home up 35-21.
And I tell you, as a player, that gets in your head a little bit.
Oh,
when
yeah.
You fire one and you got a bunch of students yelling at you, and you know, great. I just want to hit the rim instead of looking to make it. And hopefully we continue to see the poor shooting there by Greenbrier on that end.
Bickford with on the left side. He gives up top to McLean. McLean dribbles to the elbow. Back to Bickford on the wing. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Bickford picks up his dribble, gives up top to McLean. Down to Rob on the low block. Kicks it out to Harris. He's going to try for the long three to beat the shot clock. It will not go. And the rebound's knocked around. Controlled by Rob. He's going to go back up with it. That won't go either. And this time Rob gets another rebound and he puts it back up and in.
And Hagen Rob doing Hagen Rob things right there, right? Just tipping the ball back to himself, moving it around, and able to finally corral it and put it in. Man, I love watching this kid play ball.
He has 4 on the night. Mount Home up 37-21. 3:25 left in the third. Ball goes to Runzik. He's going to try for the three on the left side. No good. And a foul's going to be called on the rebound attempt. They're going to get Hayes Johnson. Or no, he stepped out of bounds, I guess.
Yeah, they used to get him out of bounds
okay,
there.
Gotcha. All right.
Or it went over. I think maybe they said the ball went back over the top.
I see.
And hit the, I can see it moving. See the strap moving up there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
That pulls the goal down. I think that's what he called out there.
That is now bounds. It will be Mount Home's ball. Here's Bickford into the front court. He dribbles to the right side. Now goes back to the top, to the free throw line, puts up the jumper. Will not go. And ball's, what are they going to say?
He's going to get a foul. This top official is going to get a foul right here on Dewey.
That is Dewey's second personal foul. Team foul number 2 against Mountain Home here in the second half. 3:01 left to play in the third. Mountain Home leading by 16. Dunlap walks the ball across the timeline. Gives it to Runzik. Runzik will dribble to the top. Gives it over to Dunlap on the right. He's going to put up the jumper. No good. Rebound's knocked around and controlled by Rob, and back comes Mountain Home. Bickford with it in the front court. 2:35 left in the third. Ball is with McLean on the left side. He's going to dribble up to the top. Now goes back over to the left. He's going to go toward the low block for the running jumper. Misses everything, and the rebound's controlled by Greenbrier.
And not a great shot there by Ryder. He was kind of a heat check moment, and not something that Coach Fulcher was happy with on that shot, but good defense on the other end.
And Barry has the ball knocked away. Mount Home comes up with a steal, and back the other way. I missed just what happened there.
Yeah, I think Ryder tried to go like a little up and under move or kind of go over the top of the defender with that Euro step and just lost the ball out of bounds.
Okay, so that'll be Mount Home's 7th turnover of the night. Eli Weaver and Caden Hartman coming into the game, replacing Jack Runzik. And let's see who else came out of the game. I think Jace Dunlap did as well. Nope, I'm sorry, he's still in the game. It was Hayes Johnson.
Yep.
All right, so 2 minutes left to play in the third. Mount's Home up 37-21. Weaver will throw it to Barry on the right side. Up top to Hartman. Over on the left to Weaver. Up top to Dunlap. Now to Barry. 10 left on the shot clock. Barry's going to dribble to the right side. Up top to Weaver. Down to 5 to shoot. Weaver's going to dribble to the toward the low block. Gives it there to Worthy. His layup won't go. And the rebound is knocked around and controlled by Rob.
Yeah, just a blown layup right there by Greenbrier.
Point blank range.
Yeah. Wide open, too.
Yes, Bickford with it. He's going to dribble to the right elbow, kick it out on the wing to McLean. He dribbles up to the top. Now Dewey has on the right side. Dewey's going to dribble down into the lane. Puts up the turnaround jumper, no good. And Barry gets the rebound for the Panthers.
Yeah, Dewey kind of got knocked off his center of balance there just a little bit, causing that shot to be off.
Barry with it, gives it to Weaver on the left side. Just a little more minute left to play in this third quarter. Mount Home up 37-21. Weaver's going to dribble to the low block, gives it to Worthy on the other low block. No good. His layup will not go. Gets his own rebound. That won't go either. Finally tipped back up and in.
Yeah, right now Greenbrier struggling on the layups and was able to get the tip back up and in. I thought Mount Home was going to dodge a bullet twice right there.
We're giving a little too many second chance opportunities right now. 38 seconds left to play in the third. Ball goes to McLean in the left corner. He dribbles out to the wing. Now ball is knocked away, and Weaver comes up with a steal. 8th turnover against Mountain Home. 28 seconds left to play in the third. Shot clock is off. Mountain Home up by 14 right now. Weaver is going to dribble into the lane. Kicks out to Dunlap. Down to 15 left in the period. Dunlap dribbling just inside the half court stripe. I'm kind of surprised they're just holding it right now.
Yeah, especially being down double digits.
Exactly. Ball goes to Worthy. He's going to get the layup good.
Basketball Lawson Worthy.
And that's going to be the way this third quarter is going to end. So it is cut back down to a dozen. Mountain Home will have the lead going into the final period with 8 minutes left to play in this one. It is Mountain Home leading Greenbrier 37-25. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7. Okay, 1 minute.
Russellville is up 6 going into the fourth quarter.
Man. Does it feel weird cheering for Harrison?
Yeah, it does.
Dr. Wynn Moore at Baxter Health's Bone and Joint Clinic supports our Bomber basketball players as they train and practice to bring their best effort into every game. And it's not only the technical skills and strategies of the game they're learning, the life skills these young athletes are developing will enrich their lives far into the future. Dr. Moore applauds the teamwork, motivation, persistence, and pure joy of the game evident each time you take to the court, and wishes you the best for a winning season.
There is no one that knows the Twin Lakes area better than a local realtor. Local realtors know all the best neighborhoods. A local realtor can find the best properties that fit into your local search criteria and when it comes to real estate. Baxter Real Estate Company is the name all locals know. As part of the Twin Lakes community, Baxter Real Estate Company has local realtors who not only love this area, but truly know it too. When you need a real estate company, you need Baxter.
Kind of handle business and continue to score on the offensive end. You know, I think it's a race to 45 points, maybe 50 points. I think first team that can get to there probably going to come away with this game.
That's all has the ball as we're back underway. Inskeep with it on the right side. Up ball goes up top to Bickford. Over to McLean on the left. Down to 15 on the shot clock. Bickford has it there on the wing. Now up top to McLean. Down to 10. Over on the right side to Inskeep. Inskeep will throw it to 2. Rob. He's going to try to beat the shot clock with the turnaround hook shot. Will not go. And the rebound's controlled by Greenbrier.
If you can continue to play well on the defensive end, how long does the Bombers go with Dewey on the bench? About that long. Here he comes.
Ball goes down to Barry on the low block. He puts up the layup. His basket counts and he gets fouled. And he has a chance to make it a single-digit margin once again.
Personal foul, Bombers, number 24,
Ryder McLean picks up his first personal foul. That's the 13th foul against Mountain Home here in the second half. Braden Dewey will check in for Hagen Robb. With 7:12 left to play in the game. So it will be Aiden Berry at the free throw line, where so far he is 2 of 2 with 14 points. And his free throw here will not go, and he hits the front of the iron, and the rebound's controlled by Inskeep. That was kind of surprising.
Yeah, he's had a great game so far for Greenbrier. It's nice to see him miss one.
And with that, the lead stays double digits. Now Tom at 37-27. Here is Inskeep dribbling into the lane. Finds Carson in the left corner. His three-pointer is up and good.
Yeah, good job, Braxton. He's been on the bench, come off the bench there, stepping right into a three, nose his roll, and just buried it from the left corner.
His first 3 points of the night. Mountain Home up 40-27. 6:45 left in the game. Here's Weaver dribbling down to the low block. Try to throw it back out to Barry, and the ball was picked off by Bickford. He finds McLean for the layup. Good.
There we go. Defense turning straight to offense. Let's get another stop right here for Mountain Home.
Mountain Home leading, Ryder McLean leading Mountain Home with 15 so far tonight. And that's the margin right now. Barry with it back the other way. He's going in for the layup. He'll be fouled on the way up and head to the free throw line with 6:21 left. Ryder McLean picks up his second personal foul. 14th foul against the Bombers here in the second half. So Aiden Berry back at the free throw line where he is 2 of 3 with 14 points. First free throw is up and good. Jack runs it coming back in for the Panthers as Eli Weaver takes a seat. And for Mountain Home, Blaine Tate's going to come in as he'll replace Kai Bickford.
Look down here, Dylan Conley's over here. He's cheering hard for Harrison. Harrison just took the lead on Russellville in the fourth quarter with 6:15 left to go. Yeah.
Barry gets both free throws. Tell you what, if you're just a fan of basketball, it looks like that's been a good game to keep up with.
Yeah, it has. It's 47-46. It's been back and forth. Harrison hadn't really had the lead, and now they've got it. See if they can extend it.
And Carson commits a turnover. Back comes Greenbrier as they trail by 13. Ball goes up top to Runzik. Over 6 minutes left to play in the game. Runzik dribbling into the lane, and they're going to call a foul before the shot.
Yeah, they're going to get it on the floor there.
And that's McLean's third. Ryan McLean picks up his third personal foul, 15th foul against Mountain Home. So we'll be with 6 minutes left to play in the game. It is Runzik inbounding the ball on the baseline, gets it into Worthy. Back to Runzik. Runzik dribbles into the paint. He's going to go up for the layup. Off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound.
Is that not a walk?
I don't know. Yeah, since it didn't hit the rim, unless they say Mount Home touched it.
I don't know.
Here is Worthy with it. Gives it back out to Runzik. And they reset the shot clock, too.
No, they didn't. I don't think they did.
Oh, they didn't? Okay.
No, it's down to,
Okay, down to 10 left to shoot. Runzik will give it up top to Barry. He's going to try for the three-pointer. It will not go, and the rebound's controlled by Tate.
Yeah, good defensive stand there by the Bombers. After giving up that offensive rebound there, they were able to stand firm and secure the rebound, too, after the miss.
Tate with it on the left side. Now Tom up 42-29. Gives it to Carson over on the right side of Inskeep. Now McLean has it there on the right wing. Down the corner to Carson. Carson will throw it in the left corner to Inskeep, up top to Tate. Tate's going to dribble it to the lane, put up the jumper, good.
Nice little floater there by Blaine Tate.
His first 2 points of the night. Now Tom back up by 15. 44-29 our score with less than 5 minutes left. Runzik into the front court for the Panthers. Dribbles on the left side, now goes back up to the top. Trying to figure out where to go with it. Gets it over on the left side to Dunlap. I'm sorry, that's Melton actually with it. Melton dribbles just outside the paint. Gives out to Runzik. Over on the right side to, I believe that is, that's Hartman with it. Gives it back to Melton. Down to 5 left on the shot clock to Runzik. He's going to drill to the right side. He's going to have to put up the shot to beat the buzzer. And it will not go, and the rebound's controlled by Barry. He's going to try a three of his own. That won't go either.
The shot clock. Yeah, ball hit the shot clock.
Yeah, ball hit the shot clock. That will be out of bounds. And Mount Home will get it back with 4:16 left to play in the game. Jace Dunlap's going to come back in for the Panthers, replacing Spencer Melton. 4:16 left in the game. Mount Home with the ball leading 44-29. Inbound pass will be thrown into Dewey. I never would have guessed Greenbrier would just have 29 points at this point in the game.
No, I wouldn't. They hadn't got hot shooting yet, but Mount Home's done a really good job defensively. Look at this move.
Tate going into the lane. He can't get the layup to go, but he drew the contact, and he'll hit the free throw line with 4:07 left.
Personal foul, Greenbrier's number 23,
Jack Runzik picks up his first personal foul. That is just the first team foul against Greenbrier here in the second half.
Yep.
Blaine Tate at the free throw line for the first time tonight. He has 2 points so far this evening. First shot is up. No good. Kai Bickford's going to come back in from Mount Home, replacing Coben Inskeep.
When we were at Russellville, I heard a stat that said that, Dewey is a 65% free throw shooter, and he's leading the team. I hadn't seen the stats for the year
really?
on that, but that's one thing these Bombers have not done a very good job of this year is shoot free throws.
Tate's second shot is up. He gets the second one.
Tried to jinx him on the other end. It worked.
He now has 3 on the night. Mount Home up by 6 possessions now, 45-29 our score.
Want to continue to keep our foot on the pedal right here. That way we got to win this game. Want to win this game by 10 to get those tiebreaker points.
Ball goes out to Dunlap on the left wing. His three-pointer good. And with that, Greenbrier immediately calls timeout. Jace Dunlap, his first 3 points of the night. We will break with 3:52 left to play in the game. It is Mount Home leading Greenbrier 45-32. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's Navy Junior ROTC advisor, Chief Williams, speaks about Navy Junior ROTC.
Navy Junior ROTC is a citizenship development program where we help teach high schoolers personal responsibility, self-discipline, how to be a good custodian to the community that they're part of, how to give back to the community. And we do it based on military training, but it's not a recruitment tool for the military.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers.
ASC Warranty is proud to support the Mountain Home Bombers. ASC Warranty provides dealers with vehicle protection plans for any vehicle in their inventory. ASC Warranty's greatest assets are the people that make up the ASC team. The work ethic and dedication to consistently superior services provided by all of their employees are second to none. ASC Warranty is proud to say the Bombers have the same values. ASC Warranty is one of your biggest fans. They will be cheering you on every step of the way. Go Bombers!
Timeout. Mountain Home up 45-32. You got a score update there, Brad?
Yeah, we do. Going into the fourth quarter, or in the fourth quarter, 3.5 left. Harrison is up 54-50 over 56-50. They just scored over Russellville.
As a big game there. Ball goes to McLean as they're quickly back the other way, and they're going to call McLean for the charge.
Offensive foul,
and that's his fourth.
Yeah, I think it's one of those deals. If we had one of those little circles like they got in college ball or the pros, he probably doesn't get that charge. He was way deep underneath the rim right there.
That is Ryder McLean's fourth personal foul, team foul number 6 against Mountain Home, and their 10th turnover of the night. Braxton Carson checks out of the game as Hagen Robb, I think, came back in. Here is Runzik with it, dribbles toward the right corner, now goes to the low block, puts up the turnaround jumper, will not go. Offensive rebound for Hartman. He will kick it out to Dunlap at the right elbow. His jumper won't go either. Another offensive rebound for Hartman. He kicks it back out to Dunlap, and he's going into the lane for the layup. Good.
Yeah, Mountain Home giving up offensive rebounds there. You got to make sure you secure those, especially when you're getting Greenbrier take bad shots.
And I think Mountain Home is going to call timeout. Yep, they will. We will break with 3:20 left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home leading Greenbrier 45-34. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Hi, this is Big Box Brad, inviting you to come see us at Brad's Big Box Emporium.
Brad, we've gone over this before. You're not a big box store.
I mean, we have so many big TVs and big grills here, and they all come in big boxes.
Still not a big box store.
Folks, come see our Traeger grills, Vision grills, and the huge Samsung TVs, and our other big boxes.
Just give them the website, Brad.
BigBoxBrad.com.
No.
Okay. Brad'sTV.com, next to Walmart, Mountain Home.
Mountain Home takes their last 30-second timeout of the night. It is the Bombers inbounding it, leading 45-34. McLean will turn the inbound pass in the backcourt, gets into Blaine Tate. He will get it into the front court and avoid the turnover. Gives it to McLean, now to Bickford. He's met by a double team. Gives it out to Tate.
Yeah, during that timeout, it was right in front of us here. I heard Coach Fulcher just tell his boys, finish the play. You're getting good stops on the defensive end. Finish it and get the rebound, and let's go score and put this thing away.
Well, Mountain Home finished the play there as McLean gets the jumper in the paint. He now has 17 on the night. Back the other way, Runzik's going into the lane for the layup. Good.
Yeah, they're liking Runzik right now in the paint. He's just using his body and getting down deep and getting some good shots. He likes the mismatch.
And with that, Greenbrier's going to take another timeout. We will break. 2:49 left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home leading Greenbrier 47-36. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Since 1965, Harold Tucker Auto Parts has been serving the Twin Lakes area. Thank you, Twin Lakes area. See Harold Tucker Auto Parts for parts both foreign and domestic. From parts for automobiles to parts for mowers. They have custom-built hydraulic hoses and welding supplies too. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5:30. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, your bumper-to-bumper auto specialist. Family-owned and 3 generations strong. Harold Tucker Auto Parts, proud to sponsor the Mountain Home Bombers. 810 South Street, Mountain Home, 425-5040.
It's time.
Mountain Home with all 3 of their full timeouts remaining, and Greenbrier has 2 left. 2:49 left to play in the game. Mountain Home with the ball and leading 47-36. Inbound pass goes to Inskeep. Over to Tate. He'll throw it into the front court to Bickford. Now to McLean on the left wing. Up top to Inskeep. Over on the right side it goes to Tate. Tate's met by a double team. He dribbles out of it. Goes into the lane, kicks out to Bickford, over to McLean in the left corner. His 3-pointer's up and good! Ryder McLean with 20 on the night. Mountain Home up 50-36. 2:20 left to play in this game. Here is Barrett back the other way, and he's going to be called for the charge.
Yeah, good job. You know, Greenbrier's trying to put their head down and get to the rim. Dewey did a great job sliding over there, taking that offensive foul.
That is Aiden Berry's second personal foul. Team foul number 2 against Greenbrier here in the second half. 2:17 left to play in the game. Mount Home inbound it, leading by 14. Ball goes to Inskeep. He's trying to avoid a double team in the backcourt. Throws it to McLean.
Got 4 seconds. Got to get the ball across.
And they don't have to worry about it now because they'll be fouled in the backcourt.
That resets the shot clock for the Bombers here, going back to 35, so we can get this ball inside, or this time inside a minute 45 before we have to really do anything with it.
Jack Runza picks up his second personal foul, team foul number 3 against the Panthers. Caden Hardman's going to check out of the game, being replaced by Eli Weaver.
Minute 24 left in the Harrison-Russellville game. Harrison's up 63-53.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, Harrison's pulled away late, which is fantastic for the Bombers. I got to deal if both scores hold up. I don't know. I'll have to look at this. Both scores hold up. We only need to win on Friday and have either Greenbrier or Russellville lose, and we're able to secure a spot in the state tournament.
That's big, considering Russellville not able to right now protect their home court.
Yep.
Ball goes to Tate, now to McLean. Down to Dewey. He's going to go in for the reverse layup. Good. Braden Dewey with 14 on the night. Mount Home leading by 16 now. 6-possession game. Here is Runsick with it. Gives it to Bear on the left side. He's going to try for the long three-pointer. Good. Wow. What a shot. And with that, Greenbrier is going to take the timeout. We will break. 1:34 left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home leading Greenbrier 52-39. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Mountain Home High School's FBLA member, Lily Foster, speaks on how FBLA is about more than just business.
My big thing is that I wish it was more emphasized that FBLA isn't just business related. There's just so many different things that you can test or present over, and there's different opportunities like scholarships and all this other stuff that just makes the whole experience so beneficial for everyone.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School FFA advisor and Mountain Home grad Josh Baker shares how FFA was a part of his life long before he became a teacher.
So I started in ag class in 8th grade with Miss Jackie Albright. She was my first ag teacher. And then I continued my FFA career on into high school where I had Roger Steele. We actually worked together for 2 years before he retired. I'm a native of Mountain Home and came up through the school system and feel blessed to have been a part of it.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's Teacher of the Year, Dora Norcross, speaks about receiving that recognition.
The biggest thing I took away from being Teacher of the Year was just what an honor, because these were my peers who I think are amazing that voted for me. I feel very humbled by that.
She was also joined by the first person to congratulate her for Teacher of the Year, former student Ryder McLean, who shares why the award is so deserved.
The way she works with kids, she's like a mom at the same time.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home Education Foundation Director Jennifer Crawford speaks about how you can honor an individual Hall of Honor recipient.
Wings magazine comes out in the fall. It comes out right before homecoming and features our honorees. And within that magazine, there is an envelope sewn in there in the middle. So you can actually take that out and you can send a gift to the foundation in honor of those folks, and we will send them a recognition, let them know. And it feels really good to those honorees.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School students in the East program keep their community connected. Here's member Audrey Yunt with more about Bomber Sports Network.
If you have interest in live streaming, sports, or just want to try something new, BSN's a really great opportunity for that. It really puts you into the action. For everybody who's not able to attend the games, it's really nice to be able to watch live or after the fact to stay connected to what's happening at the games.
KTLO Classic Hits in the Boot is proud of all our Bombers. Mountain Home High School's Navy Junior ROTC advisor, Chief Williams, speaks about Navy Junior ROTC.
Navy.
We win and either Russellville or Greenbrier loses, we would hold the head-to-head versus both of those teams because we were able to beat both of them more than by what they beat us for.
Wow.
So we go into next week against Alma, 2-10 2-10 in the boys' side of things. Russellville has Van Buren that they have to play, who's 8-4, and then Greenbrier is playing Greenwood, who's 1-11. So Mount Home kind of still holds its own destiny. That we want it to go to a head-to-head. That maybe we could be in the state tournament as well as the 4th seed.
We'll come out of the timeout. Greenbrier has committed a couple of fouls, and they're about to commit their 7th of the half, and there it is right there. Aiden Berry picks up his third personal foul, 17th foul. So Mount Home is now in the bonus. He'll be shooting free throws for the rest of this night. With 1:09 left to play in the game, it will be Kobaninsky at the line for the 1-and-1.
It's going to be a fun night Friday night. We're going to be scoreboard watching during the girls or boys game, the girls game. Everything's going to be set. We're just going to kick back and have a good time and see if we can win that game and keep momentum going into state. Boys games, we're going to have monitors all up trying to see what's going on.
Linsky misses the front of the run one, and Greenbrier gets the rebound. Less than a minute, let's play. Here's Barry with it. Over to Runsick on the left side. He's going to pull up for the three-pointer. Good.
That breaks that game down inside of 10 right here. We need to make sure we make our free throws and keep this up in case it does go to a three-way tie. We need to get those 10 points.
48.8 seconds left to play as Greenbrier does commit another foul in the backcourt. It will be Jack Runsick picking up his third personal foul, team foul number 8 against the Panthers. So Ryder McLean will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Right now he is 3 of 3 from the free throw line. First free throw is up and good, so he does earn the bonus. And one more to shoot to try to give it a little more cushion. Second shot from McLean is up. Good. He has had quite a night tonight.
Yeah, those are big free throws. Gives us a little breathing room. See if we can get a stop right here and extend this lead out a little bit more and make life a little easier for us to finish this game off.
It's a 12-point lead. Runsick's going to pull up for the three-pointer. No good. And Weaver gets the offense rebound. He puts it back up and in. Eli Weaver with his first 2 points of the night. And now another foul is going to be called. This will be the last 1-and-1 for Mountain Home with 35.4 left to play in the game. Who do they give that to? They're going to give that to Jack Runsick. His fourth personal foul. 19th foul against Greenbrier. And before the 1-and-1, Mountain Home is going to take the timeout. We'll break with 35.4 left to play in the game. It is Mountain Home leading Greenbrier 57-47. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7.
Okay.
All right, 1 minute.
Oh, that's going to have us 1 point behind. 1 point behind Greenbrier.
First shot is up and in, so he does earn the bonus.
That big shot there by Coben.
And he has one more to shoot. And now it's an 11-point lead. Second shot is up. He gets both. His first 2 points of the night. 59-47. Back comes Runsick for Greenbrier. He dribbles up to the top. Finds Melton in the right corner. His three-pointer misses everything. And Inskeep gets the rebound, and he'll be fouled in the backcourt. And it'll be a two-shot opportunity for Kobaninsky.
Yeah, great rebound there by Coben to be able to get to the line right here. He was just there, is able to hit two. Anytime you're a free throw shooter and you get rhythm and get to the line, it always feels good to be able to get back there.
Jace Dunlap is going to foul out of this game. He'll spend the final 23.7 seconds on the bench with 5 points.
Student section's yelling out, they want Ian, they want Ian. Another Bomber senior down here that's deep into the bench.
First free throw for Inskeep is up and in. That makes it a 5-possession game. I think this might be the time to do it, though.
Yeah, it would be, but you know you're still up 3. You're still fighting for those 10 points.
That's true. Inskeep's second shot is up, bounces around and falls in.
Yeah, now that we're up 4, it's really good right here. They can hit a 3 and you're still up 11 and still got a chance to hit some free throws and keep you up 10.
Down to 19. Runsick has the ball knocked away from him. He gets it back. Now he throws it right into the hands of Kai Bickford, and he'll be fouled. 12.7 seconds left to play in the game. They're going to give that one to Spencer Melton as his first personal foul. And Mount Home already in the double bonus. It will be Kai Bickford at the free throw line.
Here it is. You're going to hear it. Here comes your senior coming in.
Kai Bickford going to the line for the first time tonight. First one is up and in. Ian Mason and Hagen Robb are both checking back in to play for the last time on the floor of Bomber Gymnasium.
Yeah, look at the student section going crazy here. You're going to end the game with your 3 seniors on the floor. That's going to be a great feeling for all 3 of those kids.
No question about it. Hey, they replace Braden Dewey and I think, was it Ryder McLean? Yeah. And Bickford gets both free throws. Mount Home will have a 15-point lead with a few seconds left. Runzik will put up the three-pointer. No good. Ball's knocked around. Rebounds controlled by Tate. And that's going to do it. Mount Home is going to get the 15-point victory and pull off the sweep tonight against Greenbrier. 62-47. So Mount Home defeats Greenbrier in this boys matchup by 15. Our final score, the Bombers defeat the Panthers 62-47. We will come back and check our final numbers in just a moment. You're listening to Bomber Basketball on Classic Hits 101.7. All right, how are you doing?
Like 4 minutes.